Hey everyone, welcome to another evening of War and Peace. I don't even know what happened last week. We started on the trail. It was getting snowy. The party skedaddled to get to the village of Woodfall before it got dark, and just barely managed to do it as the snows picked up to something resembling a blizzard. And the party kind of went around town in the blizzard looking for somewhere to stay. They went to the brewery for a moment. They went to the trading post. They met some pirates, had a chat with them. Cayman knows one of them. They decided to stay at the trading post, where apparently there were rooms to rent. It had an exorbitant sum. Cleek and Ren went around in the middle of the night, one to let off some steam in the form of a splintering tree trunk assault, and the other to go hunting. And he captured a moose and managed to kill him. And then, in the middle of the night, Cayman, while on watch, was visited by Fenloch, the questioner Gloria Fenloch, who came to speak with the party to meet with them, said that she was staying at the local church under the name of Lady Fail. And then she left. And that's about where we start. But in this moment, let's jump narratively over to Cleek, who, having harvested most of the meats, hung them up to dry, done what he needed to do with the skins and such, at least what he can do that night, and sleeping out in the storm in a makeshift shelter, as is his thing, has traveled back into town and seems to be looking for a shop of some kind. So, Cleek, go ahead and roll for me. I'm going to just fudge that you're able to get back to town, because you are, according to some measurements, exactly 1,000 feet away from Cayman, roughly 50, 60 feet or so, in the woods. So you're close to town. I'm going to say you can get back pretty easily. But from there, yes, give me an investigation check to find one of the shops that you might be looking for.
Good luck.
It's still pretty snowy. It's pretty blizzardy, but I'm not going to give you disadvantage, because once you get to town, you can get directions around. It's really just more how well you do with this. So
Is Ollie capable of helping on this for advantage?
No, which is not one of those. But good ask.
Nice try.
Woo!
Yeah, excellent roll. So Cleek, actually, yes. You are able to find and are able to get directed to the market district, where they say there is not a jewelry shop as you asked for or were looking for, but there is a trader of precious stones. You also, with that investigation roll, are going to learn that this trader is a little eccentric.
It's not shady. So
no.
I was expecting shady.
It's not shady at all. No, it's a real shop. It's a shop in town. A resident of the town runs the shop, and that's what you're learning. But they're eccentric. The shopkeeper is
eccentric.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're familiar with eccentric traders.
Yep, that's right.
Pretty bird.
Yeah.
I don't like the implications of that.
So you flutter down in front of Gelbazar's Golden Trove, which looks to be...
Ooh.
It's in the middle of the market district, and a lot of the shops here are small. In fact, let's go to the map for that area. Why not?
Ooh, love maps.
Woohoo!
All right, market
maps.
Huh?
Huh?
Give it a sec. It should.
It's so big.
That is 4 layers of map.
Oh yeah, market district. Market district. So go ahead and pop on down to the bottom layer, where I'm assuming that you will be alighting
bottom layer
with your bird self. And the market stalls here have different hawkers of goods. And as you head up to Gelbazar's, which is right. Let's see. Yep.
Yeah, which one is it?
Right now, I am still looking at a very blurry map, so
yeah,
I had to refresh because I wasn't focusing.
I can see little to nothing.
Yep. You see that it's very early, and the sign says closed. But as you peer in through the window, I'm just going to go off the same investigation roll because it makes things easier. You see that the place is... Thank you. I can see that. So as you peek inside, you see a table, you see a desk that's strewn with things, you see they're just covered in stuff. There's boxes piled high. There's a kitchen unit, a door. It's kind of hard to see because there's so much clutter. So go ahead and roll a perception check. Oh, you can see clearly that the sign on the door that says...
Oh.
You can see clearly, and this is from your investigation, not your perception. You can see clearly that the sign on the door says that open is when I open, and close is when I go to sleep. And that's what's written on the sign. And it looks like they're not open because the sign says closed, and they open when they open. So you found Gelbazar's golden trove, but it's still like before dawn right now because you wake up early. You hit the trail early. That's your thing. Honestly, hard to tell time of day, anyways, considering the blizzard darkening the sky. But all that being said, it's still early pre-dawn, and it looks like the place is not yet open. But you found it. You found whatever would serve as a jewelry shop. The people who you asked around town said that, he doesn't sell jewelry so much as he sells like gems and shiny objects and things that he thinks are magical and that may be magical in the area.
Oh, I can get on board with that.
And that's sort of like his thing, is that he's the weird, eccentric, like magic bits and shiny bobs collector in town. So
you say the word shiny, and that's all I need.
Gelbazar's golden trove. I mean, yeah. So that's what you find out. But you otherwise, at this point, are a little wild goose chased because you can't go in right now. I mean, you can try and break in. Door's locked.
I think I'm going to break in. Thank you for the offer.
If you fire a missile at it, it'll open.
I will say,
I'm aware of that.
I will say, according to your own words, you are a pirate.
I mean, Bryn got you there, Cleve.
I don't have the background feature. I can't get away with that stuff.
Destroy the door.
Man, imagine having a mechanical background feature.
I'm going to sit down outside and take my dagger and begin carving.
So you're just gonna wait until they open?
Yep. Do a little bit of wood whittling, detailing some things on my bow.
All right. Roll for me another perception check as you wait 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
God.
Roll me another perception check as you wait another 45 minutes.
Oh my god.
Now dawn.
The bird's here too.
It's getting better. Okay. Roll. Okay. Well, the 13 wasn't enough.
I can roll for the eagle.
Yeah. Just do advantage on this next one.
Just do straight advantage because that's not my roll.
Yeah. Okay. Do yours.
That's the eagles itself
for this.
Okay. So that first one would be a 10, and then oh, thank God!
Cool. All right.
I have just been waiting for like an hour and a half now.
You hear movement on the second floor. You hear footsteps.
Funny, he never tried knocking on the door.
No, not yet.
Well,
Hasn't tried that yet.
I will stand up Now that I actually hear movement inside, I will in fact stand up and go up to the door. Is there glass or is it like a solid front?
It is a solid front, but that's why you were peeking through the window.
Okay. I will knock to try and get the attention of whoever has been moving around.
As you knock with that perception, you'll hear, and you'll hear the footsteps recede into the back, and then you'll hear, with that same perception roll, they're coming downstairs, and they're coming closer to the front door. You can see movement through the window, and the door opens, and you see a tall, white dragonborn, cloaked, and it appears that this may be Gelbazar. Oh, yes, a little bird. Welcome, little bird. Please come in from the snows. It is very cold out there. Cold for your kind. No.
Oh no.
What? You know, there's this funny little thing that I've got to mention about Dragonborn and their hordes.
Get kidnapped.
This is the second eccentric Dragonborn with shiny things I've talked to. The last one just had a lot more magic.
Sounds like you're gonna get kidnapped by
Are you saying this out loud?
I'm talking out of character.
Oh, okay.
Funny, you
Even
don't
funnier
understand.
if he
We
were
put
in
an
here.
NPC with this exact voice. That's hilarious.
But I mean, it sounds like Cleek is gonna
Oh
get
my
Oh god!
It's Eaglor.
Hey, Lord, no!
He's the
Every time.
Dragonborn Ascension.
Where's that token?
Thank you. Yeah. I've been out there all night. It's kind of cold.
Where? Oh, you know what? Having a moment here. I need to whip up a token real quick.
You can always use Raj's token.
I'll just use that for the moment then. He's bright enough. Just scroll
Eagle is
down
still
far
there
enough.
and
'cause
alive.
he's,
Kill it.
All right. Here we go. Yeah, so we got fake Rajosh as Gelbazar pulling you, not pulling you in, but like inviting you into his very cold. Yet, as you come in, you see that because the window was so frosted and like difficult to see through. As you step inside, you see that a number of the things that are stacked are like rocks with gems kind of like sticking out of them that seem to have been quarried but not cleaned or gem cut or anything. Like there's a lot of precious gems and stones and trinkets and just crap laying around. But you're invited in. And you're offered a cup of tea.
I will appreciatively take it.
It is cold.
Drug.
That everything's cold here. Whatever.
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
Ah,
Anyways, I'm sorry I hadn't turned the sign over. Welcome to my golden trove. What is it you are looking for, my little feathered friend?
well, shiny things, so I would hope this is the place.
Yes, it is a golden trove, but I have very little that is gold other than pieces of gold, and they are not, as you can see, on display. However, if you wish for any of these shiny trinkets, they are yours for a good price, yes.
Okay, I'm looking for a few specific metals and gems.
Please peruse my wares. And everything you sent me on that list is findable. How much money you got? I'm just curious.
Little over 80 gold.
Oh my god.
You cannot afford all of it. Yes, I'm sorry. It is too much.
Now hear me out.
Yes.
I have a very shiny, large emerald
Ooh.
that I would gladly add into the offer
Matt.
if I could also get another emerald of like I just need a little tiny bit of emerald.
So are you offering this? May I see the emerald?
I will take it out.
Oh, it's a little Is that guano?
Mother
Well,
of shit.
A little polish would do it just fine, but are you offering perhaps the difference in value through this emerald?
Yep. I just need to make sure I get a little bit of emerald to take with me. Whether that's cutting a little bit off of this, or if you have a separate one that's much smaller.
He scoots behind a shelf real quick, and you hear like a clatter of things falling to the floor and being lost underneath shelves, possibly forever.
Never
but he
to be
steps
found
back into
again.
view, and he has a small piece of emerald and says, yes, I have just the thing. It's uncut, unpolished. You can barely tell it's an emerald, but it is in fact an emerald. So yes, you can make the trade. You will lose your emerald, and you will lose your 80 gold, but you will get all the things you asked for back. The emerald was worth 300 gold.
Mm-hmm.
So you will get
Ouch.
40 gold back because it was a lot of value of things.
So it's only costing me 40 gold plus the emerald.
40 gold plus the emerald in order to get everything that you wanted in small form. Enough for what you're looking to do. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this emerald is very nice. I will be able to use it for one of my projects.
What are your projects?
Oh boy.
How much time do you have?
I'm not in a rush.
All right. So
and I like my shiny things.
right around now, you will get a message from Cayman saying, team meeting right now, or
Click.
whatever it is that you're saying. Go
Like, whatever you're doing, stop doing it. Get back to the inn. Team huddle right now. Very important. Priority 1. Move.
I don't suppose I can come back another time.
You are now rushing.
I live here.
And I don't, but I will try to find time because I do genuinely want to see this. I just remembered I need to go. Oh crap! I'm probably running late.
You will return, yes? No.
I will do my very best too.
You will never see me again.
Excellent. Simply excellent. So, Klieg, are you going to step out and leave?
Sadly, yes. And when I say sadly, I don't mean that as a figure of speech on my part. I mean, head down, he is sad. Klieg is sad.
Roll to escape grapple. No, I'm just kidding. You fly.
Oh, God.
You fly to the trading
I was
post.
gonna say, God
with
damn it!
no
I knew
issue.
it. Please getting fucking kidnapped.
One of these days, one of these Dragonborn is going to kidnap him.
You guys expect such ridiculousness from me, and it's honestly, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. All right, so Klieg, you are told to return, and shortly you do. However, in the intervening time, the moments before you arrive. In fact, actually, one more thing. Klieg, please roll perception. Straight roll. You get advantage because of Ollie, but you get disadvantage because of the lizard.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. So, Klieg, as you are flying a little bit above the rooftops, trying to stay close so you don't get lost in the swirl of white, but not going so high, not so. You see maybe 80 feet above you a flash of red. And
Can I get any? What details do I notice? Any?
The fuck?
As you glance up and you get a better look with that 20, you see a flash of red, and looking more closely, sort of a rainbow of different feathers as a familiar large shape flies through the blizzard.
When you say large,
Do you
how
mean
large are we talking?
enormous?
No, I'm talking.
Are we talking a dragon, or are we
Technically-
talking a bowyer from Aelin Miley?
technically normal sized, so the latter would be correct.
We're talking a bowyer from Alan Miley.
Uh-oh. Priority 1, hurry up.
I'm flying up. Cleek would fly up on the impulse.
So on impulse, you fly up into the air, and you notice that it is someone you recognize from Alan Miley, and as you close in, they kind of... Are you trying to be stealthy?
No.
Alright.
I am actively being non-stealthy. I am being fast and loud.
You're being fast and loud? Okay, then she will notice you, and the Aarakocra bowyer from Alan Miley will turn as you approach and kind of just flap in place and wait for you to come up. And as you get close enough, you'll hear her call out over the storm, Cleek?
Hey, quack! Why are you here? He's a bird. Bird noises.
We should go down to talk. The storm is very loud.
Fair point!
Okay, but sends them another message. Where are you?
Cayman's like, where is he? What is going on?
Where the fuck?
Busy.
Where
Busy.
the fuck are you?
Busy.
Hurry up!
So as the party
Cayman,
awakens and
dog.
Cayman's like, everyone get ready, we need to have a talk. You're all waiting for Cleek now.
Rune wakes up and is like, why do you have my dog?
Rune looks at you.
I don't...
He looks very happy and is wagging his tail, sitting in Cayman's lap.
I don't know why. It just came over here.
Rune, are you trying to steal his bones?
I don't think so.
I'll take that as a yes from Rune. He laughs a bit.
Hey, yo, what's
You
this
hungry,
like
boys?
important meeting thing?
Well, if Cleek, hurry up. Need to talk now. Emphasis on now.
Cleek, you and your bowyer friend, bowyer friend, that's kind of funny to say, descend down to ground level and find a place to shelter in the eaves of a building from the storm. You are not at the trading post. You are maybe a block or so away from it. Given that she's like 7'7", she looms over you.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I told
What?
you. She is.
Yeah, you remember she's huge.
She's huge and muscular and strong, and she is jacked. She is jacked and juiced and ripped and loaded.
Throw a few more synonyms in there.
Yeah, I know. Actually, macaw Aarakocra, scarlet macaw Aarakocra. Let me go ahead and draw the token, because I have a token. I actually have 2 tokens, and I decided I like one more than the other. So,
God damn it!
just gonna.
The bird brain gets distracted.
Yeah.
Harry Aarakocra.
Getting constant messages to get his ass back here.
Yes, he is. Like
That
every
looks pretty cool.
like 3 minutes.
Yep, every 3 minutes you're getting a message in the nagging back of your mind saying, "Cleek, hurry up! Cleek, hurry up!" So,
what do I roll to ignore it?
You
wisdom
can't.
save.
Your name's in the book.
Yeah, start making wisdom saves.
Roll a wisdom save to try and ignore it. The worse you roll, the more it's going to be pressing. Hey, you're able to shut it out pretty good. So, hey, pretty good job. So you're chatting with this person that you haven't seen now in what seems like maybe a month and a half, 2 months, maybe. It's been a little while.
Wow.
And go ahead and the perception check was to see them. As you're kind of chatting with them, roll an insight check to read them.
Cleek, hurry up. Cleek, hurry up. Cleek, hurry up. Cleek, hurry up. In the back of his head constantly.
Cleek, with a 14, you can tell that she is travel worn. She has been flying, it seems like, for a while. And through the snow, this blizzard, her feathers are frosted over looking a little bit. And she's carrying a lot of gear. In fact, she has a bow over her, strap over her chest that is you ain't seen nothing as big as this. It looks like
I did make a great bow for Lucy. Is it bigger than that?
It is bigger than that. Yeah.
Holy Christ!
So it looks like someone tore off the ballista of a ballista and is just kind of carrying that as a bow. And the construction on the back, there are 12 bowstrings back there, and they're in like this weird pattern of parallel strings.
What the crap is that thing meant to launch?
She's carrying what looks to be a number of quivers, large quivers that are kind of bundled and strapped together across her back.
Is it meant to shoot a freaking javelin? Or better yet, a pike?
So that is how you read her. You read her as tired and carrying lots of gear. And frosted over.
What are you doing this far north? Why are you here?
She kind of like shrugs her shoulder as if to show that she's carrying a lot of gear and says, I have a delivery to make.
Oh my god! That is a distant delivery.
She kind of like turns her hip, and you can see that there's like a large, 15-pound or so looking sack on her hip as well. And she says, I carry lots of things. Being able to fly is a big advantage even in weather like this.
You're being paid well for being this far from the shop.
She clicks and whistles, and you recognize it as Era Cochran laughter without the laughing. And she kind of says, oh, I closed the shop when I went to run the errand, and it does pay very well. You should try it.
Maybe sometime. I prefer focusing on the craft than anything, but, trying to get something... Trying to get something good to someone distant. Yeah, I can see why it works well.
Oh, I
always have enjoyed traveling, I guess. Huh?
I have to finish my delivery, but I wanted to thank you. And she reaches up, and you see that she's wearing a necklace with a number of bright orange beads, and she pulls one off and hands it to you and says, for your investment after you worked with me, this is part of what I purchased with it. And she hands you the bead.
What is it?
And she leans close and says, it is a bead of fireball.
Oh!
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 And real quick, Cleek, I'm going to let you roll a perception check to see if you can quickly count how many beads are on this necklace of hers.
Make a dex check to see if you actually swat it out of the air.
Cleek, you can see that there are 15 other beads on this necklace.
Oh! Throw the whole fucking necklace at something.
And you have one that she just gave to you.
Oh!
And she says, I really must be going now. It was a pleasure to see you. And if you're in Aelin Miley again, or Answerum again, and my shop is open, I would love to work with you. Be safe. And she just
you
up into the blizzard and
Cleek, for the love of all that is holy, you need to get here right now. We don't have
to away, shut up!
Gone into a sea of white, and suddenly your wisdom save to resist being talked to is an auto fail. I'm going to run to the restroom while you appear on this map, and y'all begin
all the
talking.
messages just flooding at once. Click, hurry up, click, hurry up, click, hurry up, click, hurry up, click, hurry up.
He's going to go into sensory overload. It's like 100 fucking click.
I'm going to start tapping on the window.
As Cleek
knocking on it.
Drone's going to finish his whole conversation. Hey, and that is my argument at why we should spar each other.
No.
Great.
I'd break one of your legs on accident.
When
purpose.
we have time to do so.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
Ren opens the window for Cleek.
Bryn's gone at the moment, so just wait a moment.
Tap, 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 Cayman. Tap, 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 Cayman. Tap, 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 Cayman.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, you're going to get a big old middle finger right back. I told you to hurry up like 20 minutes ago. Where the fuck have you been?
I found shiny bird.
I even said priority 1. What is wrong with you?
I've been hurrying up for 10 minutes.
There is no higher priority than priority 1.
Priority 1 was hurry up, and I was hurrying up for a solid 20 minutes.
Priority
Hey,
1 was
what's that
get
bead?
here. Priority 1 was ignore everything you see on the way and get here. Did you ignore everything on the way and get here? Clink, look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. Did
I
you
tried to
ignore
disengage
everything?
from things as fast as I could.
You.
I don't. Cleek.
Hey,
I don't
Cleek, what's
believe
that
you.
beat you got there?
I tried. I wasn't in a rush. But believe it or not, sometimes extenuating circumstances happen.
There's no, nothing more extenuating than this. This is the most extenuating circumstance.
You say that, but
This is
never
life or
mind.
death.
No, I'll just show you later.
Oh,
Yeah,
Cleek,
no, this is
real quick.
Yeah, I get to the building. I'm tapping on the window. Cayman!
Yeah.
Cayman!
Real quick.
Open the window.
With your perception check to notice how many beads she had, I'm also going to give you which direction she flew when she flew away. She angled north, slightly northwest.
Oh,
North by northwest.
Oh, I bet I know who she's delivering to. She's delivering to the Goblin Tribe, the Snaggleton.
I thought you were deadass gonna say Blackwind, and I was like,
No,
Mother of
she's
God.
delivering to the Snaggleteeth. No, of course she's delivering to Blackwind. She's delivering a fucking ballista.
I mean, you didn't get to talk to her about it, but I will
No,
tell
I
you this right
didn't.
now. That ballista, that is hers.
That is hilarious.
I'll say 7'7" bird that knows how to make bows, also knows how to use a bow. That is personal.
Yeah,
I will say,
Cleek.
Cleek, you straight up recognized that the bow was hers in the same way that your bow is yours.
Ren, open the window.
He opens the fucking window. He's just not getting in.
As the window opens, snow flies in.
I make a point of shaking like a dog to get all the snow off.
It gets everywhere.
Window.
It gets
Shut
everywhere.
the window. Shut
You
the
were
window.
covered.
Ren, like, dust
LeBron, too.
fucking shit off of him.
What?
Do you
I'm gonna
mind
set down an entire elk wrapped up in a few rolls.
What took you so long?
It's a long story full of a lot of other short stories. What do you need?
Okay. So, everybody, we had a visitor in the night.
Bullshit, we had a
The shadows are because of your ring, and they've happened for a good while. I don't want to hear about it.
No, Fenloch, you moron.
No, the
Fenloch
shadows
came.
was dealt with.
Fenloch came.
Oh.
Oh.
Heyo.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Questioner sort of was our boss at one point. None of that's relevant.
Representative of the unicorns that pretended to work for the Empire.
Stop. This is too important.
Who's the unicorns?
You don't need to know. Not important. Leon.
I'll tell you later.
Leon, Cleek, Braun. I need to ask you a very, very important question. The last time you guys saw Ramsey, there were 5 of you, right?
Eye patch guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Yes. All right, there were 5 of you. All together.
Were we 7?
Actually, I think
It was
John and I were the only ones who saw the first night.
For the love of you fought him.
I did.
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
was actually
to say we
the only
made
one
an
of us
effort.
that really got close and personal with him.
All right. How did that go, Braun?
Actually, I had him right in my hands, actually, and he just,
Really?
he just
Do I believe that even for a second?
Do I believe that?
It's true.
I do believe
You
you either grappled him or were attacking him and were like this is true.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
had him
Did you-
right.
You
Had
don't
him right
need
in my
to.
hands.
You don't
Did
need
you
to.
actually grapple him? Was that
After-
it?
I grabbed the
Yes.
collar of his
made the
whatever he
grapple.
was
Yeah,
wearing.
you made the grapple
You got the
check,
graph.
and
Yeah.
then he went invisible, and
right.
you were like, "What?"
What
And
happened?
then he tried to move away. Yeah, okay.
Completely
Right.
off
So
guard.
what? You
Yeah.
had him, and then what happened?
He
I
just
need to know.
vanished. He turned
Uh-huh.
invisible, and then he pushed
Okay.
off of me.
Oh, so he can turn invisible.
Yeah.
Have you ever fought him?
He
No,
literally just said he did.
he turned invisible, and then he pushed off of me, and then with these two really quick, these two slashes, he took me down. He actually nearly killed me.
Oh.
Yes.
Did you ever encounter him?
He nearly got ripped in half.
Oh, great. Did you ever encounter him with all of you together?
Well,
On the ship that one time.
Yeah, there was one
All right,
time
yeah.
Oh yeah, there was that.
he
one.
walked right
Right.
into Lucy's ship while we were all there.
All right, so on the ship, in friendly territory, more or less, on the ship, home field advantage. Did you, out of curiosity, did you guys think you could take him?
What do you think I do? Size up how easily I can kill someone every time I see them?
I do.
Short answer.
Maybe?
That's why you have no
Yeah.
friends.
He kind of walked in acting like he was untouchable.
All right.
I mean,
and
yeah, but at the same time, I personally don't value a noble's confidence or
right.
manners.
I don't care. I need to know, did you think that the five of you together could bring him down?
I don't know. We never really actually went head to head. We never
Honestly,
tried. We never got a solid
Hey,
measurement.
why is this even important?
I'll level with you. That little bitch has never shown up when we haven't been on our deathbeds already.
Yeah, right. When Ramsey took me down, I was already
He's
pretty
got
hurt from
his
the last fight
habit
with
of
Eve.
just kind of fucking.
Okay.
Yeah, when he came on the
Alright,
ship, it had been a long day already.
All right, so you're telling me you think you could take him?
If I was
Maybe.
at full strength and I had 4 more to back me up, there might be a chance, yeah.
I think we could do it. Yeah, I think it'd be a fair chance at least.
When you say might
Y'all
be
are
a
a bunch
chance,
of idiots. He's
shut up.
picking you off when you're
Shut
weak.
up.
That's what strategies do.
Shut up.
He'll do that
Shut
to
up.
us again.
Braun, when you say might have a chance, are we talking like good odds or are we talking like somebody's gonna die?
I would think if we were all ready to go, we would at least be even with them.
With your ring, and if we find my Shade Weaver, if I have that,
Oh,
No,
then yeah.
No, that's not an option right now. The option is, all right, so Fenloch came, everybody's coming together, and Ramsey is on his way to where Brightleaf is right now.
What?
So,
Looks like we're on a deadline.
so decision to make right now.
One of us is on a deadline.
We are all on a deadline.
You're the only one he wants.
He's going after Brightleaf, you stupid fucking crow. What do you think's gonna happen when he gets to her?
Why is he going after Brightleaf?
Think back a long time ago. There was a spy in the group, right? Someone that was reporting on us.
Oh yeah,
Suddenly-
I was gonna blow off Braun's head. I forgot.
Yeah,
about
suddenly, we're hearing about this sanctum violation or whatever. Brightleaf's getting taken back by her own people. Do some internal math and tell me what you think about that. She's the traitor.
And we all believed Braun was the traitor for a solid while, too. Look how that turned out.
You all believed it. I did not.
You guys thought I was the traitor?
They
You got
thought you
killed for it in front of eyes, or so we thought.
They
we all
thought
accepted
you
Straight up,
that.
that was Fenloch's ploy, and she did tell you
They-
that when you woke up.
Hey,
They
bro,
thought-
you died?
Yeah, I brought that
We
up.
thought.
Alright, make the decision right now. We either go for Brightleaf or we fucking run.
I actually really need Brightleaf.
Right,
Yeah.
Leaf?
Between those options, I'm not a real big fan of
Brightleaf.
running.
Yeah, well, Ramsey's on his way up, so we kind of need to decide now. Because if he gets there first, she's dead, followed by us.
Fuck it, we can take this guy. Come on.
Getting Brightleaf. Because the circumstances have changed does not mean our decisions will. We already said we're going after Brightleaf.
Well, then I guess it's unanimous then.
Plus, if this guy can, like,
Unanimous -1.
track us, what point is there in running?
He can
Just gonna
track
run for
some
the
of
rest-
us, not all of us.
But we're still together, though. So, like, if he tracks one of us, he tracks all of us.
No, he tracks all of you.
He ain't tracking me.
So, we're really doing this.
Everyone roll. Actually, not everyone. Cayman, Drone, and Ren. Please roll a perception check. And Braun, roll a perception check with disadvantage.
That's about right.
Guidance. Well, it's not going to do me any good.
Why the fuck did it roll at disadvantage? What is this? Oh.
Not sure.
Oh, did it roll it? Hold on,
15.
let me click on that. Oh, it rolled at advantage. Never mind, it's an 8.
That's fine. So Ren, you are the only one who will see it. You will see the 3 people that you met on the road, 2 of them that Cleek found, will be walking along the path through town in the heavy snow. So that's going to be the... there it is. We're going to see this fella. Oh, I'm on GM layer. That's not where I need to be.
Yeah, that's not helping.
I wonder why I was on that layer.
Oh,
It's always one of those things, isn't it? And then
If you
this
hide
guy.
him.
So the 3 of those characters are heading along the road, kind of trudging through the snow. It appears that they may not.
Anything.
It appears that they may not have found their friends at this time.
Chooses to ignore it because Braun tried to murder one of them.
You know, he actually just kind
Reasoning.
of stared him down a little bit, but I get the general feeling, yes.
So
that's where we're at.
personally, I think this is an opportunity for us to get away from it.
How's that?
Because Fenloch said that Ramsey's not everything he appears to be. So let me fill you in a little bit before you start getting too full of yourselves. Fenloch informed me that he is carrying a mask. A mask that, might I note, is on the same level of danger and power as my ring.
well, guess
Maybe.
what? You're with us. So boom, we're even.
Maybe more dangerous than the ring I'm carrying.
I'll take maybe.
Dangerous enough that she
Have
didn't bother
fun,
telling me what it
myself.
does.
Hey, yo, we
So-
should probably ask her what it does.
I tried. She wouldn't tell me.
That's not very helpful.
Wouldn't it be easier if all of us had some questions for her?
What questions could you possibly have for her, Ren?
I don't know, but it is good to get more information than from
Yeah,
one
no.
source.
If you're gonna ask about the unicorns or anything stupid like that, you don't need to ask questions. Now,
I'm
if you're gonna
not.
ask about the best way to kill Ramsey, maybe that's a good one to go with.
What do you think of me as a fool?
Yeah,
He
kinda.
does it
Yeah,
to
I do.
everyone. He does it to everyone. Don't be offended at it yet.
You know what? He's a
Like I
pious
said,
makes
he
sense.
does not have many friends.
Sorry, that's really funny.
You guys are walking us straight into our death.
Well, not
Yeah,
really.
probably.
Then why are we doing it?
We already said we're gonna free Brightleaf.
Principle. More
But
matter
I
of
did
principle
make
at
a
this point.
blood oath with you, Cayman. But if we can't convince them to help us, we won't do it. That's what I promised you.
They're doing it. That's why Fenloch's here.
Then we have our answer. We're going for Brightleaf.
We're gonna die.
You would want to go back on your own blood oath, would you?
We're gonna die.
Have some faith in us.
The way you guys fight, I have no faith in you.
You know that pushing that no friends angle hard today, aren't you?
I
Down,
still don't
Cayman.
get why you. I still don't get it. You said we could run away, but they could also track us.
They can't track us. He's got other things on his mind, which is why he hasn't come after us yet. We can.
Right, Cayman.
Yeah. But I have a way out right now.
But as you even said, if the others can be tracked, it were good.
We have an opportunity right now for them to distract him while we get away.
Or we could help destroy him and not have to worry about it anymore.
If he has something on the same level of power as the ring I'm carrying right now, and we don't even know who he's with, I guarantee he's not alone, not for something like this. I am asking you, all of you right now, do not throw your lives away for this. It's not worth it. We're not ready for him.
Maybe not. And maybe we are walking toward deaths. But we'll walk in there knowing that we're doing the right thing.
I came and pick up your nuts, man.
Brightleaf has stood by us. Brightleaf has stood by us through hell and high water.
Who the hell cares
And at
about
this
doing
point,
the
if we
right
just-
thing?
Me.
Yeah,
I
of course you
They
wouldn't.
do. You seem to be the only asshole here who can't pull his nuts out of his own ass. So how about you either sack up or walk? She has walked through hell and high water with all of us, and she has fought by our side through all the bullshit.
Yeah, and
We
she
are not
betrayed
leaving.
us.
How do you know that for sure?
It's the only
We
answer.
don't. We don't know shit. You're making a jumping guess. And if you're right, I will openly admit it when we get to it. But till that point, we're going to get her.
All right,
Right.
we're going to the church then. We're looking for Lady Fail.
All right.
She's at a
Fine.
church. Ren just sighs. All right.
Shut up, Ren. Let's go.
All right, so everyone's headed to the church then.
Yes.
Very good. One moment as I read this map ready for y'all. Shouldn't be too difficult. Just a moment to work longer.
I hope you guys are right about this.
Say hi to your horse, Braun.
I'm gonna also need.
His horse froze to death in the middle of the night.
No, no, he's
It's
fine.
now a horsesicle.
No, don't say that.
That sounds like something much worse, Ren.
So not ready for that.
I know. And it's like the dog slicer from Pathfinder, which is an actual weapon.
The what?
The dog slicer is
Oh,
a
God.
dagger-like weapon in Pathfinder.
That's a
I'm
great
getting
name
flashbacks
for
to
a
the
weapon.
sheep peeler.
Excuse me, the what?
All right, so I'm gonna say as you walk up to the as you
Church.
walk up to the church, I'm gonna have to ask
Shush.
Leon to make a perception check. In fact, everyone can make a perception check, but Leon's perception check is gonna matter the most.
Oh, whoa. Really?
You fucking
So
Sorry, buddy.
roll 20.
Ren
Braun-
had the highest perception.
Braun,
He
Ren,
did?
Drone, and Cayman will all
Dang,
notice
came and beat me by 1.
that there is an elf standing guard on the right front of the front door to the church, and there is what looks like an Imperial soldier standing to the left front door of the church.
Oh, shit.
So I'm going to go ahead and bring us over to the map, and you will all go to the bottom of
Oh,
the map.
shit. Oh, shit. Oh,
Here we
shit.
are.
Oh,
right.
Church wing out of church.
Go ahead and scroll on down to the bottom, and you will see the elf and the Imperial soldier that are standing at the front door.
Okay. I think.
They appear to be not huddled near the torches that are, near, either side of them, but they are definitely staying under the eaves and out of the storm as best that they can. The human looks to be wearing it a little worse than the elf.
Okay, I'm gonna make a little gesture with my hand, point at the church, and go, Lady Vale, you didn't tell me there would be an Imperial soldier outside.
Not wanted, if that's what you're worried about. I can go in there and get the questions for us.
That was a sending spell. And,
That was a
you
message
pointed-
spell.
A
Oh.
message spell? Oh,
Yeah.
did you... Yeah, not sending, message.
I
That's what I
thought
meant.
you were saying that out loud. I was like, bruh.
No, you good,
He,
you good.
He made some gestures, pointed at the church, and went,
Please point
"Ahem."
the general direction that you were casting that in. Also,
Like casting like right about somewhere up in this area.
cool. That's that's actually the right area. So
Oh, thank God.
you're gonna hear a response to this message. That's just her going, "I'll come out to you," and
Do,
All right, stay here.
do I
Don't move.
recognize this one? Or any of that?
once you get close enough,
No.
once you get close enough, because you failed your perception check so horribly badly,
Stay put.
it looks like you don't notice the elf because you haven't gotten close enough yet because Cayman's holding you back.
Yeah. Nope. Leon, that's an Imperial soldier.
And
Don't move.
So as
We're wanted men. I'm still
As-
wanted.
And you're not
As
doing
you-
a good job of pretending not to be.
as you are peering over at the front door through the swirl of the blizzard and storm, you can't really see it all that well. I would say it's at least lightly obscured because of the snowfall within the 30 feet intervening. But you start to see the door, as you start to see the door open, I guess I'll take another perception check from everyone as Fenloch steps out. All right, Leon 18,
Whoa.
Drone 19,
12.
Bleak 26, Ren 12. Wow. So at this point, it looks like everyone but Ren is going to briefly see into the lit entryway, and you're going to see an armored elf lady seated on the little bench there, and she will have what looks like a naked blade across her lap as she's just kind of sitting at attention. And yeah, I'm gonna say, Leon, you passed. So in this moment, as you see Fenloch step out, and you for the first time notice the elf standing guard at the door and the elf seated in the entryway, you recognize them. And let me get my piece of paper where I wrote
Bryn.
down real quick.
Do I sense a trap here?
Do I sense a trap? No,
Yeah,
you sense
do it.
no trap.
I sense a trap. You can't fool me.
One second.
Guys, I got a bad feeling about this.
You have a bad feeling about everything.
I don't like this either, but I think it's for very different reasons.
I feel fireball brewing.
Oh boy.
Funnily
You
enough,
feel a
me
what
too.
brewing?
Yeah, there's an Imperial soldier out front, an elf on the inside with a blade ready to go.
Ayo, I'm not wanted. At least
Please
not
be-
yet.
I'm
Please,
not
be-
haunted either.
Guilt by association, boys.
You hang around with us long enough, you will be.
I
Aye,
don't
fair
plan
enough,
on
fair
committing
enough.
crimes unlike the rest of you.
Guilt by
I
association.
haven't been wanted
right?
since we finished our little service for the Empire.
Funny, Brightleaf wasn't wanted either, and yet Ramsey's still going for her.
I found
Which
it.
I still don't fully believe or understand.
So, I mean, okay. Anyone who sees this right, roll
is this
insight.
an Astera church?
Huh?
What church is this to? Or whose church is this?
Ooh, that's a good question. It looks like it is a
Guidance.
church to, Braun.
St. Paul the Lightbearer.
Guidance, Braun.
It does, in fact, look like it is a church to Saint Paul the Lightbearer. However,
Yes. Uh-oh.
it looks like it was not always a church to Saint Paul the Lightbearer, and that seems to be pretty obvious as you walk up. However, Braun, you are going to be the only one who notices with an insight check. It does not really seem like Fenloch is noticing the elves in the same way that you are. You're not she's not freaking out about the elves being there. However, Leon, like I said, you will recognize these elves. The elf standing guard appears to be an elf somewhat similar to the ones that you fought in Sichuan, in that they are a Razan household bodyguard.
Uh-oh.
And you will recognize the one who is seated with the naked blade across their lap in the foyer of the church
Uh-oh.
as Ir Gabriel
Ooh.
Skywarden, the bodyguard and soul warden defender for your sister, Bethany Razan.
Yes!
Uh-oh.
Murder time!
Not the next
Do you
one.
not like your sister?
We already killed one of his
However-
sisters! Or got her
however,
arrested or something.
The door will
Excuse
close.
me?
The door will close behind,
It's a long
and
story.
Fenloch will begin to walk down the street.
Turn around. Let's start walking.
And Braun, you will notice with your insight roll that it appears not only does Fenloch not seem to notice anything is amiss with the elves or anything, but it appears that the elf bodyguard has taken note of both her leaving and appears to have maybe noticed your group as well.
Shit.
And you all walk away from the church.
Yep. Yep.
Is there any particular place you're walking to? I will just say this: Fenloch will shadow you a little while in the direction that you're headed in, and then anyone who's paying attention will disappear. About a moment later, you will hear her voice in the middle of your group. Take me to a safe place to talk.
Oh, shit. I don't have any magic for that, I
Why
don't
the
think.
fuck said that?
Shut up.
What? Oh.
Yeah, let's, fuck back. I mean, the inn is pretty fucking safe.
The good
There's plenty of
social
empty
room,
woods
yeah.
outside the city. No
Would
Would
prying ears.
probably be better.
Could
Guards
go
aren't
back
less,
to the drinking place at the trading post.
guards are less likely to search the woods. I agree with Cleek. We should go there instead.
It's a fucking blizzard out there. But fine,
And
let's
we're
make it.
well clothed.
Alright, Cleek.
The
Lead
woods
the
may
way.
be a
What
good
about
idea.
the-
There's
Yep.
less likely to be people out there.
Yeah, Cleek, lead the way, like I said.
All right. so I don't specifically have a woods map
We don't
ready.
need
So what
one.
I'm going to do is I'm going to take us to the North Alan Miley map. So
That works.
Aglor is in New Vestige Luzon, where he died. Okay, so we are going to take a look at the map where we are and where we want to be and consider these things. So, Cayman has placed himself in the location where what?
I'm just placing myself because I don't have the. Yeah, it's kind of. I figure this is kind of where we're.
So for the
Somewhere-
moment, you are
somewhere
all
in, like-
located on the spot where Ren is.
Yeah.
Like, Ren's location is the white dot, is
All right.
Woodfall, is the city
Ren,
that you are in.
move.
So
Move your token.
I'm going to go ahead and
Move
yeah,
your
if
token.
you all move your tokens, I will move it back to where they were, into the area underneath Mecca. Yeah. So Cayman, you've drawn the route that you expect to take. You're not even going to go that far in order to be
No.
out of the city into the blizzard. You're probably going to go just outside the palisade walls, head to about where the trees start, get to an area where the canopy is thick enough that it's blocking most of the snow.
Yep.
And there have a meeting in the relative quiet and peace and
Of a
shelter
blizzard.
of the blizzard under a forest.
Yes.
So yeah, you're all safe, and as you all come together in this spot, you'll see Fenloch will just appear as well. So let me get her token and drop her here as well, so you can all just have a meeting of the minds with your boss, such as it is.
Not my
Yeah.
boss.
She is now.
Oh shit.
All right, Fenloch. We conferred. We talked. We're in.
It's troubling that Brightleaf and Ms. Applewood are not here, but we will receive reinforcements in the way of Mr. Sprenglap and Echo and Johannesburg and
Yeah.
Matorka.
Yeah, well,
And
I
I
have some
believe several of the
conditions.
other... Yes? Conditions.
We're going to get Brightleaf before Ramsey gets there. That's our plan, correct?
Roll insight, Cayman.
Fuck. Just give me a fucking straight
And I
answer.
also
for
insight
once.
this.
You can.
Please,
Ren, you've
God.
never met this person before.
Nope.
No, but you can always read someone's face.
Yep. Give me that insight
20,
roll.
keep
Yeah.
-1, plus
This is-
4.
Let's go.
All right.
23.
Hey.
So with a 23, you can tell that she is dead serious and is reading Cayman and thinking like, no, not quite. And her answer is going to be, no, we're going to leave Brightleaf as the distraction that she may be and refocus our efforts on Ramsey once he arrives.
Oh.
So
He
the
will be
goal is
looking
to
for
take
us
care
to
of
join
Ramsey.
him in approaching the Elven City. We do not need Brightleaf to...
No, you don't. I'm a dead man if he sees me.
Don't you have a spell like disguise self or something of the
Mm.
sort?
Cayman, go ahead and roll resistance to a grapple check for your arm to not be lifted so that she can look at your ring.
I'm gonna do something else.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire a fucking Eldritch Blast past her face. I go, nah, not again. None of that.
I mean, you don't feel her do anything. You just feel your hand being lifted. So it's
Yeah,
it's resist
enough
and
for
then
me.
fire. I know, but it's
Okay,
resist and then fire.
Oh yeah, I'll resist it. Alright, athletics, let's go. 24.
Nice. You pull free and then you fire a shot. Roll 2, not hit.
Roll to not hit.
What?
20
Just
minus
don't get a
20.
natural one. Yep, you're fine. You didn't get a natural one. So you fire the shot and it goes off and hits a tree and blows off a branch.
Enough of
And
that.
She just looks at you with a flat expression and says, "It wouldn't have anything to do with that ring, would it?"
Yeah, it does. Do that again, and I'll show you why.
She kind of turns to everyone else as a way of ignoring you. Our goal is to kill the one who bears the mask.
Hey, yo, nuts Ramsey?
Yeah.
I'm not
If
leaving
you want to
Brightleaf
get him
behind to do that.
off the trail, who says we can't kill Ramses and go get Brightleaf, Cleek? It would keep a stronger opponent off the trail while we free Brightleaf.
I think you all fail to understand the significance of this. This mask is the reason for the Lucky Unicorn's existence. We have been seeking it for 50 years. It is the reason for the whole Great War. We don't have time for Brightleaf as much as an asset as she has been and could be. It is more important that we take care of this right now.
What do
What
you
are the
know the people who took Brightleaf? Would they kill her when she's back? Or would they just house her in a cell for a while?
She turns to you, Ren, and kind of studies you. Roll her insight check. She turns away from you and looks back at Cayman without answering.
Please don't ignore the question. It's important.
Chances are, based on what we've heard, the sentence is going to be death. So the decision that you all have to make is we can kill Ramsey now, or go rescue Brightleaf and blow our only chance of getting him off our trails for good.
Well, to be
We
honest,
already
If he's chasing us, we're gonna have plenty more chance to encounter him.
we don't have enough information on these elves to know for sure whatever it is that they plan to do with Brightleaf, but again, whether she lives or dies, it is not our main concern.
But it's
Ramsey
Cleek's.
is coming to find Brightleaf, and he has an open writ for you, Cayman, and I know
Yep.
it is for that ring.
Oh yeah, I do too.
My question is, why is he striking out for this Brightleaf now? Why is he seeking this place?
Why is he seeking her at all?
And
Well,
when will be the best time to strike to end this threat?
You said it yourself way back. We had a traitor in our midst. I can't think of a better person who could be tracked down by Ramsey than the traitor who was feeding him information.
Wouldn't that make her more valuable in his eyes rather than someone that he would want to hunt down and kill? Isn't that less reason to kill her?
She's
And go
not with us
after
She's not with us anymore, Cleek.
You believe that Brightleaf?
I believe it's a possibility.
I don't.
She was taken because she revealed the location of her people.
Because
That's
it's
what we were
believed she
told.
did.
She was taken for that does explain why he would be coming here now. And do you know when this happened?
When she was taken? Week ago?
More like 3 days.
It's really important to know whether it was a week ago or
She was taken down here. It took us how many days to get to where we are now?
We camped out once, and then we stopped at 2 towns. Each long rest for about a day.
So it's been like 4 days-ish.
Yeah, 3-4 days.
This would be day 4 or day 5.
Well then.
Been a solid 4 days.
No. Taken, camped. Yeah, this is day 5.
It was 5 days ago that I was told that we would be striking for Brightleaf. I did not know where she was, and it was shortly after that I began getting messages from you that she had been taken.
Striking
I'm not
for her in what
sure-
way? What do you mean?
Heading for her location.
Why
And
hers specifically?
apparently it is of some interest to the Inquisitor.
Yeah, no matter how this goes down, we can't let him get to her.
He's he's playing this again.
Okay. Well, we go after her, and chances are we'll find him on the way or afterwards.
Problem is, he knows how to get there. We don't.
So we get there first. We figure it out.
We don't know how to get to where she is. Braun,
What?
do you still have it
Correct.
prepared?
So right now.
Yeah.
Send Brightleaf a message. Ramsey is coming. We need to know how to get ahead of him.
Wait a minute. He's playing us again.
I doubt it.
No, I think there's something more to this. I wonder. How old did you say those artifacts are, Clement?
Which
What?
artifacts?
Or your ring? How old did you say it was?
I have no idea.
Roll a history check.
Oh, you got it.
Did you say me or him?
Cayman. He doesn't know how long. He doesn't know how old it is. He knows that it's older than 100 years old.
It's older than 100 years old. That's all.
It's
I've
older
got.
than an elderly elf, probably, at least.
I have no idea. I don't even know how old the guy who created it is.
Does it look like it's elven in origin? Like it's got the elven design scheme?
No.
No, it's made of obsidian.
Obsidian and onyx.
Yeah. Two
Lot
things
more
elves don't
Zor-
usually work with.
Alright, I'll
Not
send this something to
surface
Brightleaf
elves.
now.
Are you going to
She
send a
might have
message to
some.
Brightleaf?
What about
Ooh,
Brightleaf?
okay.
Ramsey is coming to you. We need to know how to get ahead of him. Any advice on whereabouts is paramount. Brought out.
Oh, snap. All right, let me type this.
Hot damn.
Ramsey might be after something she had.
Or he's finally done it.
What?
Lured me out. It's the perfect setup, because he knows I'd never leave anybody behind.
Oh, yeah,
wonder-
right!
And even if I would, you all would convince me not to.
Convince you, my
Or
ass.
like we force their own morals against you.
They're not my morals.
Not leaving a crew member behind, yet you insisted on abandoning Brightleaf when danger got ahead of you.
I insisted on taking the odds of saving more lives than one.
Agree to
Pragmatism.
disagree with that.
Pragmatism is what's kept me alive this long.
More like cowardness.
Anyway, after we kill Ramsey, Fenloch, I've got places to be. I've got a meeting to keep.
You see kind of when...
Hmm?
And she says, your captain is
Just
nearby.
don't call him that.
Is he not that anymore then?
Not anymore, no. I don't know what he is anymore, but he's not my captain.
And lot. A bit off topic for this one. What were you speaking with Bethany for?
Ah, it hadn't crossed my mind that she is here for a completely unrelated matter, a humanitarian effort. The storms have made it difficult for many of the locals, and those that can be taken care for here, we are doing so, and she is championing that effort. Her gaze turns steely as she kind of looks at you and says, "The people here deserve to be taken care of. I know your history. I would ask that for now, at least. You leave her alone."
Once we've dealt with Ramsey and once we've dealt with Blackwind, we're gonna deal with what's turned all this place to ice.
Io? What's the whole ice thing got to do with us?
Nothing, but once I've dealt with Blackwind, I've got
Braun,
nothing else.
you get the message back. Smells like home. In solitary. If Ramsey is coming here, then everything they charge me with is already true. I wrote northwest, I meant northeast, sorry. Go northeast. Seek crowned father. Silently.
Yeah, I relay that to everybody right now.
Crowned father.
Yeah, crowned father, what?
I have no idea
Cleek,
what she's talking about.
as you hear the term crowned father, roll history.
Oh boy,
Hey!
my
This is
int
on
is
Cleek.
so mediocre.
Come on, Cleek, this is all you.
Ah!
He's useless!
I would if I had some way to grant you advantage.
You know
but I
what?
had to use.
You know what? I will let you roll with advantage because
Guidance.
of your background. And
Guidance.
only because of your background.
Guidance!
Oh!
Oh my
It's
Someone-
better,
god!
guys!
Someone has
Guidance.
given you guidance. Someone has given you guidance.
Guidance!
Bless him!
Okay.
Bless him!
With a 12,
That
God.
doesn't help with skill checks.
Nope.
you will barely remember something at the just bare edges of your mind. You will remember that there is a very odd mountain that is called something horn, something father, all father, great horned something. There's a mountain northeast of hereabouts, somewhere in that general direction, that has a name something like that, and you kind of know where it is. And the only thing that you remember, other than that generation, which slightly confirms it, is an oddity about it, which is that the mountain has a large caldera, as if it were some sort of volcano. However, the entire mountain is grown over with trees.
Makes
Even the
sense.
caldera, and within the caldera, there is foliage. So from the sky, without getting any closer, the entire mountain just looks like a gigantic ball of foliage.
You're talking about Grasshorn Mountain?
There you go.
Grasshorn Mountain. I have no idea.
Or was it
It's a lead.
Father's Grass? Horned Father?
Look,
Yeah.
Where is this
Ah.
mountain at?
I don't know. There's this weird, like, really, really overgrown mountain to the northeast of here.
all right, great. That's where we're going. That clicked into your head. That's where we're going. How long until Hugo and the rest get here?
The last message I got
Yeah, the
was that
last message.
they would be here in 3 days, but I'm not sure how the storm may impede their progress.
That's too long.
Yes, it is. I believe Inquisitor Ramsey may be here in 2 days.
Fuck.
I was hoping that everyone could arrive and that we could lay an ambush for him and take him unawares. But that may not be the best situation.
Well-
Perhaps we should wait until everyone arrives and then
We don't have the
Do it in
time
the
for
woods.
that.
What is...
It'll take them 3 days to get here. Ramsey arrives in 2. He knows exactly where he's going.
But
We don't have
he's
time.
planning to meet here with us first and join forces.
And you think he won't smell a trap coming if you insist on delaying? Can you lie to him?
I've been doing so for over a decade.
Yeah. All lies come out in the open eventually.
She kind of gestures to the left and the right and says, "We're outside."
I don't know.
She glances around at everyone. What would you do in this situation?
Hey, can somebody repeat that to me? I couldn't hear anything for like the last 10, 20 seconds.
Oh, Fenloch just kind of glances around and asks the group, what are your ideas? She's basically suggesting that you wait for the Inquisitor to appear and then fool him into a false sense of security and attack en masse and, take him out while he's surprised, sort of thing.
But you're super quiet.
Yeah,
Ren, you
he's-
suddenly got really quiet.
Wouldn't it be easier to cut his throat in his sleep?
Isn't he a vampire? Do they need sleep?
I doubt an Inquisitor is a vampire.
We're not sure on that one anymore. We do know he has a very dangerous artifact.
If he's as dangerous as y'all say, then do we take the chance if we even don't have the reinforcements? The reinforcements seem like maybe they best be needed.
It also seems like we don't have time for the reinforcements to get here.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Do we take that chance
Ren,
with the reinforcements because
Actually-
it's so dangerous? Is what I'm getting at.
who here is the toughest of the group?
You mean that can take a hit or deal a hit?
Okay, Leon, I need you to do me a favor.
Okay.
We're gonna... Fenloch, you're gonna see something, and I need you to not react particularly violently. But Leon, I need some of your blood.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
Run
I
that
need
by
some...
me one more again?
I need you to cut your fucking wrist open and bleed onto this ring right now.
You call the Inquisitor a vampire.
I don't know how that's gonna work. You know.
I
what?
know exactly what will happen.
Okay. The question. Part of being ASMR is celestial.
Yep. Yep.
Bran, you're back.
I missed
Did you hear all that?
a minute. I heard ASMR is celestial.
Cayman told Leon to cut his fucking wrist and bleed onto the ring right now.
Oh my god! And you did.
Sorry, Flock. He hasn't done it
not
yet.
I'm just making sure everybody, or DM specifically, is reminded. ASMR means celestial blood.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna matter. Well, it might.
Okay.
Not
It might
the way you
matter
think it
to
will.
him, though.
Are you gonna do it?
Okay, hang on. Before we do anything, let me be in on this so I can make a judgment. This
It
is
matters a
not
lot
when
more if you do it than what you think will happen if you do it. Because only I know what will happen if you do it. So yeah, what's going on?
What is your Timon, what is your plan here? You know.
You are going to power this ring up to full strength.
Boss, how many charges does it have?
That's 5.
Ooh.
He's got a lot of blood to give.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let's go.
How much blood do you need, Cayman?
Quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're doing this, Drone, come here.
What? What's up?
We're going to run this one together.
All right. Both
Huh?
of you.
I
Blood,
can't be
ring.
drained dry because of this.
Don't think
Sure.
Drone has
I
that
gotta-
much blood.
Shut
I
up. It's
gotta roll
fine.
some checks real quick.
He has enough.
I kind of flex my muscles like, hey, what you mean?
Ren,
Like,
Ren will flex his
Damn.
muscles, and he is bigger than you.
I don't
I
need
just-
your blood.
I just rolled the 3 checks. Okay, so real quick. I think everyone has rolled checks to examine the ring. It's a religion, an arcana, and a history check. I think
Yep.
everyone has done that at least once at this point
I
because
have
everyone
never
has had a
rolled
moment to
arcana
look at
yet.
the ring.
Yep. We have.
I have rolled
everyone-
perception on the ring. That's not.
Everyone has rolled something towards it, yes.
Okay, well, there's a specific set of rolls that you have to make for the ring when you first perceive it in order to try and remember it. And I just did those 3 rings for the NPC who is now with the party. And I will tell you what, those GM rolls were without the modifiers 18, 16, and 19.
Yep.
You remember something.
Yep. I bet she knows exactly what Caven's carrying now.
In fact, anyone looking at her will see that her eyes are glowing with a magical aura. She has cast some sort of spell to detect magic.
Yeah.
Dang.
Not very bright right now, is it?
No, you can see that her eyes are glowing with a little bit of green energy. She's kind of glancing over
No,
all of you, but definitely watching you, Cayman, as you all chat
ring.
about pouring blood over the ring.
Let's go, guys.
I'm ready. Is Leon ready?
Yeah, alright. I'll
How
pull the
much-
lightning dagger out.
How much are you going to bleed yourselves?
How
In
much does it
exact
need?
in exact hit point amounts. Or are you just
I
going
will
to
not-
let me tell you when to stop?
Yeah, I'm not gonna give the answer. It's this is how much are you gonna bleed on it, and I'll tell you when it's done.
Alright.
Points does that ring
What
take?
the fuck is going on?
We're powering the ring up, buddy.
You better know
Like
what you're
this.
doing here.
I know exactly what I'm doing. This is the
That
only
thing doesn't
way.
need any more power.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does, because we need to kill Ramsey, and this is how we're gonna do it.
Fine.
Stab his throat when he's sleeping.
That's not gonna. You are.
Fenloch, if
If-
we're doing this, I need something promised from you.
And
Before we hand over that mask, I want to examine it first.
she looks a little taken aback, and then thoughtful for a moment, and says, "Roll persuasion." That's what I say. I say roll persuasion.
And I'm gonna roll insight.
I'm gonna be right back to go refill my drink and grab food. and
Oh
stuff.
boy.
15.
We've not been on break yet.
Yeah, so she's going to go ahead and roll insight there, Ren, if you want to. But she's going to
Dirty 20.
look you over, Leon, and say, "I don't think that would be a good idea if anyone other than myself handled the mask. It," and she looks over at Cayman, "like that ring, needs to be destroyed."
Yeah, I'll kill you if you come for this ring right now.
One wants the ring right now. Calm down. But the
Is there a
mask,
better time?
if you would like to be there when we rip it from his face, while I examine it, you're welcome to. But
Well,
I would like to examine it first.
there's a little bit of a problem, you see. If this mask truly is being worn by Inquisitor Ramsey, there is a distinct possibility that none of you will be able to even strike him. You don't understand this mask's power.
You see, I asked about what the mask could do, and you
Let me answer you then. I honestly
Please
missed that
do.
part. So,
That was ages ago. That was the
it was
last time
ages
we
ago. It was
talked.
last
That
session.
was when
Okay,
yeah,
that's why she's answering you out here. Safety.
yeah, yep.
The mask is known as the Leader Mask. It was responsible for the Great War. A figure of tremendous power, known only as the Leader, rose up during the Great War and took control of Spira and extended their control over the rest of the Empire. And this is before the Empire, but it wasn't until Emperor Felix Rowe came and cut him down, founding the Bersonian Empire, that the mask was lost. And given the popularity of Inquisitor Ramsey within the Bersonian Empire,
Yep.
given his power and authority, we believe that he is controlling everything behind the scenes, that the Emperor himself is but a puppet to the Inquisitor.
So how do we attack him if we can't attack him?
I have need of Lady Echo. With
Okay.
her potion brewing expertise, we should be able to craft a potion that can allow you to see through the glamour of the Leader Mask
I'm sorry, what the fuck?
and strike without issue.
Glamour.
What just happened? When
We're
did we
learning. We're learning
Uh,
about a mask. We've been
Fenloch, Gloria Fenloch of the Lucky Unicorns is explaining that she is trying to hunt down the Leader Mask, which was responsible for the Great War.
God
And
damn.
that it was considered lost after the leader's defeat at the end of the Great War by the Emperor.
Shit ramped up.
And she believes that Inquisitor Ramsey, bearer of the Leader Mask, is secretly manipulating and controlling the entire Empire, and that he is here to do something, but likely to gather power, which is in some form with Brightleaf. For some reason, he wants Brightleaf.
All right.
Wait, what would Brightleaf have to do with with power?
No
For him?
idea. No idea.
Roll insight. Ren,
This-
you would see that she's telling the
Yeah.
truth with all of this, or at least she
I
believes
only,
to be telling the
like,
truth.
Passive 19.
Yeah.
This is crazy shit.
Queen,
Okay.
same thing. You can tell that she is most definitely telling the truth as she sees it.
What the fuck? No way.
Brightleaf could be nobility and you wouldn't know it.
What was that? You cut out a little bit.
Brightleaf could be nobility for all you know.
That is a possibility that we had considered, yet most elven nobles travel with retinues and bodyguards, and she's looking at Leon as she says this.
Your word being most.
She shrugs as if to say, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Brightleaf is not like most people.
All right. Look, let's focus on the
Brightleaf is
important.
not a noble.
Let's focus on
No.
the important thing, which is killing Ramsey.
Yes.
I am all
We
in
do
on
have
killing
different
Ramsey.
priorities, pirate.
Yeah, well, hearing he has a mask that lets him control people kinda twists my priorities towards he needs to die. Sooner rather than later.
You were so dead set on killing him before. What were your reasons? You thought he was a vampire? I thought we had been over that.
I had some suspicions because he's after the ring that I'm carrying.
This is true.
If
She glances down at your hand where the ring is.
Never mind. Yeah, what about it? I know, I look horrible. Believe me, I'm as spry as I ever was.
The glow in her eyes goes out as the spell expires.
All right.
So we get this mask. How do we know that use is going to actually destroy it?
I'm one of the only people who likely able to handle it without corrupted by its power. That's my whole reason for being.
Somehow I doubt that, but alright. And
What
if
makes
you
you
are,
special in that way?
yeah. And if you are corrupted by it,
17 plus 4 insight.
She's
if you are-
totally telling
Yep.
the truth as she sees it.
and if you are corrupted by it, then what?
For over 50 years, the Lucky Unicorns have been seeking the mask in order to destroy it.
Yeah,
My family name, Umbra, comes from us being the only house with the ability to ignore the effects of this mask, to see through its glamour unopposed.
that's convenient.
It's
But
not something
good.
I chose. I was born well after the house was founded. My
Well,
entire life has been dedicated to hunting this thing down.
And can you trust this person, right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Not on your life. No. Right now, Fenloch has done absolutely nothing, actually, that I can think of that would lead me to ever trust you. Given that,
Telling the truth the entire time, though.
yeah, and trying to force my arms to move so she can inspect the ring instead of asking.
Do you really... You would have shown me?
You already knew it existed. I would have had no reason not to. You never asked. You just tried to force me into it.
I'm also not trying to take it from you.
Yeah, right now.
She kind of glances around. Well, what say any of you? Are we going to stay in town and wait for the Inquisitor to arrive? Lay our trap? Hope that Master Brenglap and
What
his
is a
associates arrive?
trap?
Io, you said that we needed a potion, so don't we kind of have to wait for the person that can make the potion to
Yep.
even get to this guy?
Can't Braun make potions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, he can. That
Then
would
we may be able to do this now.
All right. Now, who's the bait?
Who's his most wanted one here?
Last I
Fred
checked,
looks at
he ended up
David.
using Brightleaf as bait. I don't want to go after Ramsey while leaving her in danger. There's got to be a way we can do both.
No, there is
Not with this time restriction, Cleek. If we could, we would.
Yeah, Cleek, I'm kind of with them on this one. I don't think there is.
He is expecting us
Braun,
to work with him. It
can
might
you?
be possible to fool
You
him.
have a spell that lets.
But
you
if we
send
leave
messages
her
to
alone,
Brightleaf, right?
Mm-hmm. I do.
she'll be
Ask Brightleaf
killed.
what's the situation with her. Are they going to kill her? Are they housing her? What's
She
going
told
on?
us the situation.
Yeah.
She's in solitary.
Mhm.
We don't know for how long.
Likely awaiting
is what
something
I'm
more.
asking.
Ren, we
What is
don't
she
have.
waiting for?
We are not going to have time to wait for whatever might happen up there. This is a do or die now kind of thing.
I'm trying to plan around, Cayman. Instead of thinking of one plan and going right for it, we need to think of all the options we can.
The options are kill Ramsey or run the fuck away. Those are the options.
Those are your options.
Fenloch, what are our options right now?
We can wait or not. If your goal is to kill Ramsey, he's on his way here to Woodfall. Unless we inform him that we are going to try and reach the elves on our own, when he is the only one who, at this point, can track Brightleaf, who has gone missing.
Yeah, that wouldn't be suspicious at all, would it?
So we wait, or we go alone. He can find her on his own. He's expecting us to join him.
Yeah.
He's not expecting. She, nods at you, Cayman.
Oh, I
If
know.
we kill him,
Ren, she nods
then
at you.
how will we
who
track her?
He doesn't know about. Drone, she glances over it and says, I'm not sure who you are either, but...
Oh yeah, I'm on here. I'm with these guys for different reasons. Don't worry about it.
She nods, a little, confused, but, just going with it sort of thing. Like, oh, okay.
This is... Alright.
If he's the only one who knows how to track Brightleaf, how are we going to get to her after he's dead?
We're gonna have to find a fucking way, Cleek. She gave us directions. You know where to go. There
But
you
can
have
we wait
it.
those 2 days?
We don't have many options, I don't think.
I want to
One of the
confirm
options
how
is
much
not to wait
time
the
we
extra 2
have.
days.
If we go right now, Ramsey smells a trap. Am I wrong?
No, you're not. It would be suspicious if you left.
You went quiet again on that one, Bunny.
No, you're not. It would be suspicious if we left.
Yeah.
That's the general area that Cleek remembers the Grasshorn daddy being in.
This is more than just my chance. Fenloch, he'll kill us all, won't he?
If we don't do this right, very
Yeah.
likely.
And if you break from the plan, he'll know that you're a traitor, and he'll kill us all.
While he hasn't figured this out yet, I don't believe. It's likely, yes.
And even if we did what Ramsey said, all of them who he's pardoned, he'd kill them all.
She has a slight frown as she answers and says, that was his plan, yes.
I'm sorry. Repeat that. What was his plan?
To kill you all after you did what he wanted you to do. Like I've been telling you the whole fucking time. He never let you go. You were all dead.
No evidence behind. That's why he's still tracking you.
Escaped convicts sentenced to death.
Yep.
None of you should really expect the Empire to respect your lives at all.
I kept trying to tell them that, but they had this strange idea that just because he handed out pardons that they were safe.
Yes, there is very much a reason that he left you alive, and it is not out of forbearance or forgiveness for your transgressions, minor or major as they were.
Transgressions!
She nods and says, Cleek, you should never have been in prison, and yet you too are being tracked. There is no freedom until this man is dead, if man he can truly be called.
Yeah. Like I've been trying to tell you the whole time, he has to die, or we die. There's
Drone,
no
roll
other
perception.
way.
He has to die.
Drone? Okay.
Ramsey has to die, Ren.
Agree with you, Cayman.
You good?
Yeah. I don't... then what is there to talk about? We do it now. We get everything ready, we kill him and put an end to this, and then we find Brightleaf. I don't fucking know. We'll figure something out. We always do.
You said you spoke with her recently?
We have a way.
Can you
Message,
ask her
I
how to
believe.
get there?
She gave directions already.
Then we should already be able to do this. If you are truly so dead set on saving Brightleaf, then we can do that immediately upon
Are we
our
going to
other
be
task's
able?
completion.
Right, but he can track her. That's the thing. If we break her out and she moves, he'll know.
How
So
does he
unless-
track her?
Probably the same way he tracks everybody whose blood he took, with a spell that can scry people.
She nods slowly. I have tried to understand how he does it, but I don't.
Which is why he can't track me.
So, we
So
don't have a choice on this.
he won't even be expecting me.
That's
Alright.
true. I have not told him that you are still alive, and I'm not sure that anyone else has either. She kind of glances at each of you in turn.
Right. So, like I was saying before, Leon, drone, wrists, blood. Let's go.
Drone's
Start
gonna
bleeding.
like put his hand out. He's waiting for Leon. He doesn't have a weapon to cut it with.
I will take out this old rusty ass dagger that
If
I've
you
had.
touch me with that Technus knife,
It
I
only
will
looks
put it through
rusty.
you.
It's
Yeah,
not rusty.
It's a magical dagger, Leon.
If we want to do a break though, because people are saying they want to take a break, let's
Yep.
do that real
Yes,
quick
that might
and
be-
circle
Yep.
back at the top of the hour. I will not
Okay,
be
cool.
going on break because I'm a
My God, we're
'Cause I
finally
gotta
getting
Take my
prime goal
dishes up,
number
use the
one.
restroom, blah blah blah. I'll be back.
Prime goal number one, Braun. We're doing it.
Fuck yeah.
Ramsey's gonna die tonight.
Oh man, 2 more days until he arrives.
Yeah, I think we can speed through the 2 days and get to the fight. We've been waiting for this for so long.
Are you
We
guys
need to
not
ha-
going to do
we need to
anything
get-
for 2 days? You're just going to huddle
No,
and wait?
We
We're
have
gonna
to get
prep.
the ingredients for Braun, and we have to prep a trap to actually trap him.
I am the trap. Don't you get it? I'm the bait. I'm the one thing he's not expecting.
Technically,
I have a few
Technically,
things I'll
Fenloch
look for,
is the bait because
and I
Fenloch
know
is
what
the
I'm going
one
to put in.
that
Right.
he's expecting.
But when he sees me, all thoughts will turn to me, and then you ambush him.
Yeah, if that's how you want to do it, you guys
Or-
need to talk about that plan.
Oh yeah.
So
Don't
where,
worry.
when, how, who, where, what?
If
you know,
we
a number of
know
things.
what path he's traveling, we can meet him on the path.
He's coming from the southeast. He was in the Empire when he left.
Southeast. Fuck. That could be. Yeah, let's try to set this up away from civilization.
So you're gonna do it in the woods to the general southeast of Woodfall.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. We'll meet him somewhere in the woods.
Okay.
I can hide in the woods.
Yeah, exactly. I'm giving us terrain advantage.
Only if I didn't have permanent stealth disadvantage because
think
my entire irremovable armor is chained.
Somewhere, I think somewhere around here would be good.
Okay, so you're gonna take one of the low hills in the vicinity, still
Right,
wooded
but I'm
and
also
covered in
going to put a
trees.
red line as this is idea number one.
Cool.
When are we going to be traveling out there to be ready?
We have a day to get all the
You have
potions
2
stuff
days.
brewed.
You have 2
Right,
days
we have-
before he's expected to arrive.
Which
Right.
potions am I brewing again?
Right, so
So-
we have a day to get all the potions ready, and then a half a day to get everything else squared away that we need squared away, and then to set up. And Fenloch will say, "All right, we're going to meet somewhere out here. And then we'll follow from there. We don't want to be seen in town together
If
because
Fenloch is going to help you make a potion so that you can ignore the effects of
the
the
leader
leader
mask.
mask, then
Oh,
I will say that you are going to have to take some of Fenlock's
Fenlock's blood.
special, unique blood.
Yes.
Fenlock's blood that lets her ignore the effects of the leader mask blood.
Blood, eyes, parentage, some interesting concepts.
So, you're gonna take some, and this is gonna be stuff that ends up happening in the course of the next 24 hours. It's gonna take a little while to brew this potion.
Yep. But we also have Lady
you're
Echo
gonna-
to help.
Lady Echo is not here for another 3 days.
Oh,
so if you're
shit.
making the potions now, you are doing it without Lady Echo's assistance, meaning only that you do
I'm
not
back.
do it at advantage.
Okay.
It would be at disadvantage because she's not running, Fenlock's not running the thing. You are, and you have training and everything. But it would be a disadvantage because it's a very difficult one, and you don't know the recipe. You're being told it by someone who doesn't really mix potions for a living, sort of thing.
What I'm hearing is we need Braun to have Find Familiar.
We need Braun to roll really well on a potion making check that he is making as a normal non-advantage or disadvantage straight roll potion making check. I will definitely not explicitly outright say right now that you should totally guidance or something beforehand.
Oh, don't worry. I was thinking that. I
I'm
was
just-
thinking of guidancing him because he's going to need all his focus on the potion.
I'm just saying anyone
And
who can
guidance.
help you with this.
Guidance only lasts for a minute.
Yeah, anyone who can help you with this is most definitely appreciated at this time. Fenloch, for her part, is going to cast a spell on herself. What's that one? It's the one where you increase the attribute that you have.
Enhance ability.
Oh,
Yeah, she's going to cast
enhanceability.
enhance ability on Braun. So Braun,
Oh,
that's the thing. That's the
and-
thing that will
Awesome.
actually give you
Why are we
the
doing the potion thing now?
Oh wait! I
Advantage
have an
counter
idea. I
to
can use
disadvantage.
my Storm Rune and give you advantage with my react.
How does that work?
Unfortunately,
Uh,
it is a disadvantage roll, so advantage only makes it a straight roll. Giving it more advantages will not actually happen.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
Yeah, it's like that fog
Oh,
cloud thing with wolves.
Yeah, exactly. So Braun, go ahead and roll potion making.
Guidance. The whole
Yeah.
time. Guidance.
With guidance.
I'm just guidancing him the whole fucking time. Like,
We're making the
Alright, buddy,
potion
I got
now.
yeah, we're getting it.
I'm guessing that this is something that you're going to spend a day's worth of downtime, at least
Yep.
Braun, doing with Fenlock's help. Ooh, you got the fort.
Nice.
Big money on the guidance. Ooh, and it's a 13. So,
Oh,
Fuck.
all right. I'm going to roll.
13's
This
not
is why you
bad.
take the lucky feat, so you basically have advantage without technically having advantage.
Yeah, but
Oh, damn.
is
Okay.
it really? Oh, what's
So-
the 1d6?
The 1d6 is to find out
How many he makes?
how many are made.
Holy shit,
How many
bro!
are made?
So, consequently, Braun,
the greatest.
over the course of one day, you managed to make 6 potions. However, because you did not meet the best DC, 13 not being very high, while you made the potions, Fenloch is her maximum HP is lowered by that times 5 for a period of time because she had
30.
to give up some
Shit,
blood. So
30.
her max HP is down by 30.
Don't
for
you
a
have
while.
lesser restoration? Would that help? Would that
Not
help?
at this time. Not at this time. This was a special magical bloodline ability potion that was made. You do have
So it would
6 bottles
require
though.
Greater.
Yeah, hey,
so one for
hey,
every party.
We're not counting on her to be the fight. We're just counting on her to bait the guy, and then out steps Marith, and his attention draws there, and then jumping.
We rush him.
We
So-
rush him.
At this point, after 1 day's worth of downtime, so this is the morning. You went and met with Fenloch. You're out in
Yep.
the woods. I'm just going to
Now
say this
we're-
was the rest of the day. You can continue planning, but this planning is going to be stuff that you're now planning over the course of however long. So during
Okay,
this
so-
day, where Braun is mixing potions with Fenloch and completes 6 of them, what
Oh,
are the
yeah.
other 5 of you doing?
Hey,
if anything.
Drone, Leon.
So as I said,
Buddies.
weren't we in the middle of like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all two are
Yeah, we were in
recharging
the
the
middle
green.
of blood.
That's what I'm
Cut your-
saying. We're still
cut
doing
your
this,
fucking
so
wrist.
that's what happens after this. But we're doing this right now. So
Yeah.
So I'll take the lightning dagger and I'll slice my wrist and I'll slice Jerome's.
okay,
How much
be
are
my
you
best
bleeding into
friend.
this ring?
you both
I-
bleed 1 HP of life into the ring. As you cut your wrists and kind of hold them out with even the intent of giving your blood to the ring, you see it kind of drip out, and it doesn't hit the ground. It kind of lazily spirals back up and goes into the mouth of the skull engraved on the onyx of the ring,
Keep
as if the
going.
ring's mouth is eating it. And over time, the both of you, 1 HP, 2 HP each, 3 HP each, you feel like as if there's something kind of sucking at the slash wound on your hand, and it's kind of drinking the blood out of you. It's
All right.
4 HP, 5 HP, 6 HP, 7 HP, and it's getting faster and it's faster. 11, 12, 13. And unless you try to do something to stop it, Leon and Drone, both of you will be drained by 20 HP. And then
By
it stops,
20?
and you're now just bleeding.
Yep.
As soon as it stops, I'm casting or I'm using healing hands on myself
Cool.
to get 6
Yeah.
to heal that and just kind of shake my hand like I didn't like that feeling. That was weird.
Just consider that amount of bleeding would have killed a lesser man 5 times over.
Yeah. It would have wiped like 10 commoners out.
Oh yeah, 10 commoners. It's 40 HP.
Yep.
Does the ring look any different after it's drank all that blood?
Oh, so Cayman, go ahead and roll Arcana.
Uh-oh. Oh, guidance. Oh, thank fuck for
Cayman,
that. 8.
Cayman, the ring seems full. It can't take no more. Other than that, you feel a general pulsing of energy. It's fully charged. You can tell that it's fully charged.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
about it. It's not.
Yep, it
It's
hurts.
not heavier. It's not. It kind of thrums with the full power of a battery that has all the charge.
And that thrumming hurts because
I guess it
my arm hurts because it's sickly. Oh, yeah. I didn't need to be reminded of that. Oh, that hurts. It's like a dull muscle ache. Oh man.
You're complaining you
think
didn't
we
just
feel-
drain like half your blood cells into this thing.
Yeah, but look at my hand. This constantly hurts. Ooh. There it goes. It's gone. That's better. All right. We are at full power. I'm
Good
gonna
for you.
spend some time to cast. I'm gonna spend 10 minutes and 6 seconds casting Detect Magic and look at the ring with my new eyes.
It most definitely is fully charged. It is shinier than normal.
Wow. So that's what it looks like.
After you wait the moment, like the specific amount of time, you see that Fenloch's eyes are glowing again. She's watching the ring, and you.
So this is what it looks like through this.
She approaches close enough to actually just look at the ring, but doesn't make any move to reach for it, and stays that respectful distance away, but makes it very clear that she's looking at you.
Huh. Well,
I take it by now you know who that belongs to?
I am fully aware of. Yeah, I know.
Just so long as you know that it'll never be you.
Yeah, that's what he says too. I hate to disappoint both of you, but this is my ring. And then I feel a real sharp pain in my arm.
A little bit. But is there anything else anyone wants to do out here in the woods chatting private mode?
I didn't think we were done with our conversation. I thought
That's why I'm
other
asking.
than there should be like a hill to the kind of southeast hilly area with some woods.
Would you
I
like
think
to
that's
intercept the
down
Inquisitor
outside.
before we reach the town? To be honest, the destruction of the entire town is less important than the destruction of this mask.
yeah, but terrain advantage, clique. I assume you have
But-
no idea what his arrows are capable of right now.
I don't even need to see you to shoot you.
Pretty much.
No, that's literal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you
that is
shoot down an
impressive.
invisible harpy thing before.
Yeah, he's really dangerous with that bow. I think getting a little bit of a terrain advantage would help our chances.
And is everyone of the same mind then?
That's
Yes,
my idea that I've
we-
proposed. If anyone has any others, go for it.
Just keep him
so
to
we
the ground, and I
are
can keep him
going to a
pinned.
place to set an ambush. We're brewing some potions.
We still have a day before we go there.
That's the plan?
2 days at this
Yep.
point.
2 days.
That's our plan.
All right.
At least it's a plan. While you do that, since we're going to be going on a trip, it seems. Ren, you didn't happen to pack any firewood, did you, when you went to the lumber mill?
I can certainly. More like destroyed a tree because I was pissed at Cayman.
I've got
So no.
plenty of kindling.
Well, I'm sure you do, but
Let's
I'm
just say a
carrying
minotaur there
some
does not
stuff.
like me.
I'm carrying 10 pounds worth.
A minotaur.
Yeah, it was nothing. He followed
Did
me
you
and clicked for a bit
Catch
afterwards.
his name?
No.
You tried to follow us.
What did he look like?
Big.
Big
Oh,
horns
shit.
on his head.
Minatory.
Like
Thank
a
you,
minotaur.
Captain.
No, I mean, like, he was
Minotaur.
really big. Like, bigger than usual. Like, he was just, arms out big.
Brown fur? Bloody knuckles? Or cured bloody knuckles?
I mean, if it helps, it was a goblin and a human there.
Couldn't tell in the storm the status of the Minotaur's knuckle.
He did have brown fur. I didn't look at his knuckles. I was more concerned that they would impact this one, and I'm tilting my head towards Ren.
Hey, the tree was dead anyways.
Yes, I know, but you also went on someone's private property and punched their stuff. And made a lot of noise.
Who cares about that?
Do you not understand the concept of ownership, Ren?
I've been in the Underdark for 20 years. What do you think?
I mean,
So
seeing as you were the one being owned, from what I understand, I'm sure you have a better
But
idea of
weren't
it
you
than
the
I
one
did.
saying earlier that you wasn't going to commit a crime, Ren?
I wasn't committed and get caught by the gods. It looks
Nah,
like
you definitely said something about not committing crimes like the rest of us.
To be
while you're
fair,
committing a crime.
trespassing is a lot less than what a lot of us have done.
Trespassing, destruction of property.
You know,
oh yeah.
Ren's gonna look at it. I don't know why, but you reek like you just shanked
If
nobles
we all,
for no
if
reason.
we all actually, I
Alright.
think he did that once. If we
I
all
did
actually
not.
went
Did
to
what?
a court and got sentenced, he could get off with just a fine.
I could probably get away with it, but I have never.
You've
shanked a
robbed at
noble.
least one noble, regardless of
never-
shanking.
I've never
What?
shanked a noble.
Why did you rob a noble?
He was an
Why?
asshole. He was an asshole. He deserved
Why do you
it.
rob people, Ren? Even I know this.
We had to get the unicorn's attention somehow.
You had to
robbing a
get
noble.
money.
No, we needed
Truth
to
be
get
told,
the
we have-
attentions of the unicorns.
And
robbing
money.
a noble.
We have murdered a fair amount of nobles in our time.
Yeah, what? Yeah, I
You
guess your
have.
sister was a noble.
Yeah,
I
you.
will say this. Ren has a
You.
very concerned look on his face for his own safety now.
You
Okay,
have
like,
murdered
thinking about
nobles. I have never murdered
The
a
more I
noble.
think about it,
Eamon, you're a pirate. I know
I'll
you've
start
killed at
counting
least
out my
one or two
fingers.
rich people.
Is that one?
Generally, the rich people give up.
I think we've killed 4 or 5 nobles.
That doesn't
Five?
count
That's a
the
little
number
bit.
of servants
Hey,
and bodyguards.
Bro, that would work about Range looking very concerned when they're talking about killing nobles. Like he's like, huh? I'm not telling y'all jack
Bro,
shit
fucking
anymore.
got me. 5? That's a little.
Wow, that's
Bro,
Fenloch is standing there taking it all in,
I
and
am
you see that she's actually
horrified.
counting on her fingers. And
I am horrified at all of you.
Me. You.
We
Yeah.
only, I don't
You
know,
keep
Bron.
It was only because
I
they
don't
were
know,
attacking
Bron.
us as a group for your guys'
Bron,
actions.
we may not have any loot. We may not
Or
have
in
loot to talk.
somebody's case,
Do you remember the
your family.
priest with my sister?
you killed
Oh,
a
yeah.
priest.
Yeah,
you
that.
killed a priest.
Yeah,
Well, you guys
from,
killed
We
him?
didn't kill
from
him,
High
but
Priest of
we
St.
didn't-
Paul
we
or
did not
whatever
kill him,
heretical god he
but
worshipped.
he got really close.
Wow.
Father Zand Bunschwit did not die.
I
And
You see,
wow.
that's
When
bizarre.
I started actually, I started fighting your sister because she was like evil and literally almost killed all of us once. But like once he got into it, I didn't attack him. I backed out of that. Anything that happened to that priest was you two.
Wow.
He
Wow.
tried to
That being
revive
Wow.
you, so you know.
I only fought the person who tried to kill us all in cold blood and with
Fenloch,
a lot of cold air.
Fenloch,
Fenloch
who
is
the
leaning
fighting
against a
priest
tree,
anyway.
listening.
Fenloch, who the fuck did you set me up with? They're murderers. What the fuck?
She just
I'm self-defense!
having fuck.
she
I
shoots
don't
you an arched
mind.
eyebrow, and you get the barest of shrugs. And she continues listening to. Says,
I-
"I've heard reports about this. I didn't know it was this ridiculous, though."
Wow. Wow.
What did I
How
get myself into?
I'm starting to
Well,
wonder
I could ask the
myself.
same question with the amount of people that try to kill us for various parts of these three.
Yeah,
Point at
but
Leon, like he has some family crap going on. He's Cayman. He's a pirate.
what?
That one's like a dark
Nobody.
religion.
No.
Those two actually. We've yet to be attacked because of drone, but
We have never
Yeah,
been
just
attacked.
wait for that to happen.
We have
That'll
never been
happen. I
attacked because
guarantee
of
it.
my affiliation with pirates. I will point that out right now. That has never gotten us attacked. You
well,
people
the
are
ring is
crazy.
a whole nother issue that's caused numerous battles.
That
If
is
y'all
a-
don't
think
get
you can
attacked
The
based on my
shadows,
affiliation,
the
then
feral
I would consider
vampire,
my life a miracle.
Aragad, the Inquisitor. Cayman, you're the most troublesome one of the group that has caused the most violence to come to us.
Yeah, Cayman. Yeah, you.
Let me just piggyback. Yeah, Cayman.
Yeah,
A
what?
little
I'm the
bit.
most what? I don't go
Officially
around.
gotten off
I don't go around murdering nobility.
The only nobles
that's
I've
the
attacked were
problem.
nobles that were already attacking us for other reasons.
You still killed them.
No,
Oh,
I'm not the one who
hey.
killed her.
Oh,
Bro,
oh,
I did try though, because she
Oh.
quite literally nearly murdered me. And
Everyone,
Ron has-
please roll a
Hold
perception
on.
check.
oh my goodness.
I only attempted to kill her, and with good
Braun
reason.
has Braun has
20.
never made a like
Frick you,
made it
Cleek.
obvious he knows how to speak
Stupid
under
plus
common,
6.
right?
No.
Drone and Cleek, at least, will see from where you are to the road nearby, which is you're far enough from it that you can keep watch on the road, but like you're hidden from view. You see a fellow passing by on a horse.
Kill him. I'm just kidding.
Okay, it's another traveler. I don't say anything.
Look closer, please. Jesus.
I don't know who that is.
Cleek,
That's
roll
the
history.
fucking Cleek! What
Man,
the fuck?
I
How do you
zoomed
not
in
know
more.
who that is?
But I thought it was that one like random person that passed
How
on the
do
road
you
that one
not
time.
know
No,
who
that's one of the
that is?
elephant people. I didn't zoom in yet. I hadn't zoomed in yet. I'm getting my bow up. Guys, one of the elves is here.
What do you mean one of the elves
One of
is
the
here?
elves are with the pirate elves. One of the elves that took Bright Leaf.
He's
Go stop
calmly
him.
riding his horse to
Go
the
steer.
northeast.
He's
Dude.
entering.
Hold on. Don't make a fucking
No.
scene, you idiot.
Yeah, no.
Cleek
We are
and
here.
Drone, you can see that he's actually not even riding the horse so much as he's reclining, laying on the back of the horse as it slowly walks, trudging through the snow, and he appears to be reading a large book.
Don't
He's
do anything.
What do we do?
Nothing. We let him go.
Oh, I need to find my card.
Let him go, Cleek.
Alright.
We have a bigger fish to fry.
Yes, but we
All
can
right.
get one of the minnows out of the way for later.
Hey, yo, could we,
Well, you
like,
can
follow
do
him?
that.
Is that
For
an
all
option?
we know, he could cast. He has like a ring that alerts everybody when he gets attacked. We don't know what's going on.
That's
I know,
enough.
but
Everybody,
could
You
we,
could
like,
Hey,
follow
cause
this
everybody
even
guy
calm
to
down.
more
Brightleaf?
problems for us.
This is
Is
the
that an
funniest
option?
shit ever,
That's
hearing
enough.
you guys argue.
No, we already
Good
know
on a
how to
daily
get to
basis.
Brightleaf. She already told us how to get to her. Ignore him.
You're the captain. Whatever.
Focus. Ramsey has to die.
Is anyone like being stealthy over in the woods there? Like, are you
I
guys
assume we all
sneaky?
are.
Let me just get a general stealth roll from anyone who's trying to be sneaky then.
Hey.
Hey, that's
Not
pretty
gonna
nice.
roll because I'm rolling at disadvantage. So Ren's just
Cayman's-
sitting normal.
Cayman's pretty stealthy.
Nice.
Not so nice.
Okay.
Not so
Carry
nice.
me
Cody.
with the average.
I'm gonna grab Cleek's beak to shut him up. And will that give him advantage on his stealth roll?
You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead
Just-
and roll with advantage.
Just
Nice.
grab Cleek and be like, stop moving, stop, shh. Go to sleep. Shh.
You're knocking.
Remember that time you had talons digging into your back?
Yeah, now I've got you in a solid state chokehold. What are you gonna do?
Flail a lot.
Shh. Go to sleep. It's okay.
As you
Go to
all
sleep.
try to be quiet, Fenloch doesn't do a very good job, but you all kind of try and go and be sneaky, and with varying degrees of success, you will, now that you are all aware of the horse moving along the road, you will see that it continues along.
Now I'll let Cleek go.
Before like all that happened, like I was trying to say something to this random encounter point, but Braun would have heard Ren say in Undercommon, "I'm never gonna tell these fools that I'm a noble."
You
awesome.
fucked up.
Because he doesn't know Braun knows Undercommon.
You fucked up.
Looking right at Red.
All right. Well,
Hey, Braun,
if
what do we usually do when we meet nobles?
we rob them blind. So, Cleek, if you're not going to do anything, the elf on the horse will lounge ride his way out of view.
Are you being obvious that you're looking
Get
at Ren? No, Braun.
Yeah.
I
Ren's gonna look
Kill
at you.
drone.
Something the matter?
I'll say in Undercommon, I heard that.
He's gonna sit back in the comment. Don't tell anyone I will strangle you in your sleep.
Hey everyone, Ren's a noble.
Good.
There's gonna be a face bomb.
Really?
I don't see how this changes anything.
Hey, yo,
Well,
It doesn't seem like one.
Ren didn't
the,
even have, like, his own money. How is he a noble?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's not
probably
rich and he
believe you.
doesn't do all the
I'm
fancy
from-
manners stuff. He's
They
fine
don't
with me.
even believe you.
No. He's too poor. Come on.
I heard him
I'm
say,
from a noble family before I was kidnapped.
see?
Yeah, whatever.
Don't act like it so you don't bother me.
I can't
I
believe
didn't
Yeah, I
know
you.
you
was
all
in
the
a
banners.
cell for 20 years.
You
Yeah,
don't
no,
love
that'll
the
do it.
mannerism.
I was in there for like a day and I was having a freak out.
I can't believe you guys didn't go for the guy on the horse just passing by. Like,
No, fuck that guy. We've got bigger fish to fry.
Actually,
Alright.
really wanted to, but I saw nobody else going for it. So I
are you
thought-
guys gonna go back to the town then and start doing your downtime stuff, or do you have more secret
Yeah.
stuff to chat about in the woods?
Nah, we've got our plan. We're gonna do our downtime stuff.
All right, you
Bro,
refill
I
your
need
ring.
fucking smithing tools soon. God, I have nothing
Well-
for downtime.
All right. Well, on the first day, we've already determined that Braun is 6 potions with Fenloch's assistance, just barely.
And
you know,
Cayman
doing it,
sitting
and
there
she's-
casting guidance
and she
constantly.
is quite hurt. Cayman is going to spend his entire day assisting. The
Oh,
other
wait.
4 of you, you can do something
Ren
today.
shoveling snow for money.
Ren
Because
is
he was
shoveling snow for
offered
money.
that during the night.
Make an athletics check, sir.
Now, if you had said what's his name was riding by on a horse,
22.
we would have jumped him.
22. With a 22, you power through the streets and actually clear quite a bit of the town on your own. And a number of townsfolk, including the guy who offered you money, are just super surprised at how efficient you were. And you are paid 15 gold.
Whoa.
I now have 25 gold. How much is it for smithing tools?
How much is it normally?
25 gold, actually.
It's 25 gold normally.
Well, boss, you can afford smithing tools.
I'm buying me smithing tools.
Most excellent. That is Ren's day. Smithing tools, working, and you are now equipped. Cleek, Drone, and Leon, what you got?
Drone's going to spend the day
Leon is
napping.
going to run to the. I'm going to the lumberyard.
Very good. Is anyone going with Leon?
Nope.
I'm busy with Braun.
Leon, I think you know what to do with your token. Drop them somewhere on the map.
Get these fool off the map. They're not
Be
here.
gone, you 3. I cast banish to all of you. Be gone.
Ren, a dead player.
No, I send you all
Be
directly to the
gone.
deepest
They're
layer of
gone.
hell.
They are gone.
Okay.
As you show up and arrive at the lumberyard, the snow is heavy, but you can hear the steady thwack, 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 thwack getting louder as you approach, and through the snow, you can see several shapes, one small, one human-sized, and one a bit larger than that, moving in the snow, and it appears that they are chopping wood, working as a team. And as you step up, you do in fact recognize the largest shape as someone from your past. Leon,
Uh-oh.
you sight Duke, the Minotaur. And after a moment, he looks up, sights you, and you can see the large log kind of tumble off of his shoulder and onto the ground. The human kind of turn, take a look at him in surprise, and then turn and notice you walking in the snow. Duke picks up the log, trying to shake it off, but can't really pull his eyes from you, and says, sorry. Picks up the log and brings it over and says, I'm gonna have to take a break, you guys. Keep going without me. And he steps aside and walks over to you. And with just the faintest nod of his head, under his breath, says, walk with me, Leon.
Of course.
And he begins walking with you into snow around the lumber camp so that you have a little bit of privacy. And you, for the most part, go ahead and roll perception. Okay, Smith's Tools is 20, so then you still have 5 gold.
So back to being a broke ass.
Yes,
You're slightly less broke ass, and then you're broke ass again.
Wow, that's nice. Okay, so yeah, you don't sense that anyone is following you, trying to you. You feel like you have a good moment of silence here with Duke, and as you're kind of walking through the snow, play off that perception and say, you can kind of hear his voice crack a little bit as he says, I thought you were dead. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, it's great to see you, Duke. You look in better health than when we left off, that's for sure. How was
that wasn't a good day.
You are absolutely correct, my friend. How have you been? I didn't think I'd see you up here of all places.
Busy.
I see. What about
Most of the
everybody
old
else?
crew is here.
Most of the old.
We
Where?
we all managed to get out when they caught you. After, we did for your brother. And
Yeah.
we heard that you were in Golgotha. We were making plans to bust you out. And then we heard that you had busted out already. We headed to Anserum, and we couldn't find you. We saw the wanted posters, we saw the notices, and then we heard news that you had been killed in Sichuan. That Lady Razan had been killed in Sichuan by you, and we thought you would want us to continue the quest. So we heard about your sister Bethany. She had been heading up here, so she's in the town, That's why
Yeah.
we're here.
I'm speechless. So, okay. So you're here. What about the others? Where Larry, Peep? What happened to everybody?
Larry's at the church. We went home for a minute so we could say hi to Junior and meet him. But he
Right.
he couldn't forget what you did for him, and he's here too.
Okay. Wow. I actually don't know what to say about this.
Yeah,
Okay.
Plum's
How-
working the refugees for contacts. Min's out north, scouting out the tribes. She's good in cold weather. Peep is somewhere in town doing something. You haven't seen her ferret yet?
No, I haven't seen any of them. We've
They've
been
been keeping
very
low.
busy lately.
They've been keeping low.
Yeah.
There's a bounty on some of them. Yours truly,
Oh,
he kind of
crap.
nods his head. But they don't come places like this looking to collect on something that big.
Yeah, I imagine, especially not out here, not with the current situation.
How are you alive? The Empire says you're dead.
It would take me longer to explain it to you than I think we've been out of jail. But to make the long story short, we're here to put a stop to something that's coming. There's a couple of us.
He kind of, walking through the snow, is looking at you out of the side of his, and then kind of stops as you say that, and kind of faces you fully and is trying to read you. Keep going.
There's a war brewing, and it's gonna get real ugly real quick. We're trying to stop it before it gets that way.
A war? Between who?
Yeah. The Empire and some shadowy group out of Answer. We're
The
not sure
unicorns?
exactly. That was what they're called, yeah.
I mean, I've heard of them.
We're-
They don't have the strength to go toe to toe with the Empire in any kind of war. Does this have anything to do with
they
that
seem-
referendum?
No, this is something else. This is complicated, but it's a mess, Duke. I'm gonna level with you, man. We've got so much to work on here, but that's okay. We can work on that in no time. You guys said you've been
Not even a
continuing
vizier
your mission.
anymore, and it looks like your mind's still trapped in that labyrinth of politics. Free yourself, friend. And he pats you on the shoulder.
Oh, Duke, I did miss these talks of ours, but there will be time for that when the job is done. You know how it is.
Is this job more important than is this job more important than what you actually care about?
You mean Bethany and the others?
He just nods his head.
To me, no. In the grand scheme of things, fuck you, Eglor. Yes, it is.
If you want, we can tail Bethany for you, and whenever you're available, we can reach out. But if you really need it, you know we're here for you.
I know.
Shadow clone Egglors.
Kagebunshin no Jutsu.
If we're able to, before we have to leave town, I'd like for us to get her. But yes, I'd like to get her if we can before leaving town. I don't know, it'll probably be a day or two. Would you all be ready to move out by then?
I can get everyone together, but I heard she might be leaving tomorrow. When I saw this little black bird in the night last night, I thought of you. I remember there was a blackbird that escaped the prison.
Yeah, I think he's one of ours. If it's who I think it is, he's probably one of ours.
I was right then.
You working with that man who destroyed my fucking tree?
I was waiting for that.
Where are you
Give me
staying,
some
Leon?
time to... We're in the tavern down in the middle of town. We'll try and... I'll try and get back to you before she leaves. Do you know when tomorrow she's supposed to leave?
I'm not sure. I've got Plum in the church right now, following her, tailing her, tracking her movements. I can send Plum to you tonight.
Yeah, send her to the trading post. We'll be upstairs.
His eyes are
Alright.
kind of glancing off into the swirl of the snow, and we'll be ready.
And I'll be with you. Alright. And with that, I'll shake his hand.
His
And
meaty
I'll...
fist will wrap gently around yours, and he will shake your hand gingerly. The thick calluses formed by lots of punching and lots of wood chopping rough against your more delicate noble's flesh. With my working man's hands. Yep.
And with that, I'll walk away.
Yep.
And head back
in.
to the trading post.
Very good.
Wowee.
Or actually,
Very good.
Actually, if I have time, the store that Cleek went into earlier today.
Belgazar's Golden
the
Trove.
The little bits and bobble store. I'd like to go there first. I need one thing.
Okay. Well, we've just done a Leon thing. What else are Ren and Cleek doing? And,
I just have a
and
few quick
drones.
things I need to do. There shouldn't need to be any RP or anything.
No worries.
First of all, I want to offload and sell all of the goods from the elk to the guy in the trading post.
Okay. Because of the premium for food, you will get...
I also want to offload the skin and the fur and the antlers, if possible.
15 gold just for the meat. You'll get 5 gold for the antlers, and just 2 for the skin.
Really?
A total of 22 gold.
Nothing for that big, heavy bunch of thick fur and skin? Okay. So
Oh, it was a
22?
moose, wasn't it?
It was a moose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's a lot
I'll
more
give
meat.
I'll give you 10 gold for the moose hide and 20 gold for the meat. So it's a total of 35 full thing.
Hey.
I'll take that.
Got yourself a moose. Hey there, moose. You got. Someone
All
gonna
right.
eat you.
What's Drone up to, and what's Ren up to?
There is
Shoveling
just one more
snow
thing I
all
want
day
to
to earn
mention I'm
money.
doing.
Oh, right. That's what.
I'm not
Friends do.
entirely done, but I am mostly done. I just wanted to also mention that during the rest of the time, during any idle time I have, I want to use my dagger and any. Do I not have woodcarver's tools on me? Huh, I don't have my own set. Well, I have a dagger.
All the
I have
better,
a knife.
because
I want to
when-
start working on engraving in my bow.
Got it.
Great.
Very good. Go ahead and just roll a tool carver's check without the proficiency bonus since you're not actually using tools. There you go. Dexterity. Your engravings, I would say that you can probably do most of that in a day. It's just a
Get it
lot
all
of
done?
writing. But I mean, other than errands, if you spend most of your day, yeah, you can do it.
So
You got a
between the
good
2
roll.
days, I got them all done.
Yep. You
All
spend
right.
one day, you're half done. Second day, you can go the rest of the.
Crap.
Awesome.
Because Cayman wanted Cleek to kind of scout their ambush area.
Oh,
This is just something I'm doing during idle time. I can probably fit some scouting in there.
Cayman will just, on the day that Cayman's not fucking helping Braun all day long, he's gonna be like, hey, Cleek, that area that we were at, I want you to scout around there and find, like, the perfect spot
Gotcha.
to ambush
Drone.
Ramsey.
Drone, anything for you on day 1 of prep?
I'll try to look for like a clearing with trees around.
Yep.
No, I'm just napping the whole day.
Really? All right.
I have
Drone,
nothing.
He's blood loss, man. He's exhausted.
I mean,
Yeah,
to
so
be fair, you could like shovel snow for some gold.
Nah, I'm not
he's
a
just
working
tired.
man.
He's bored.
He's suffering from blood loss.
Okay, so we'll hop over to the trading post because that's where everyone is. I'm gonna scroll on up to where they at, which is there on the first floor again. Okay, so
Oh yeah.
we can go up to the second floor if you want, where the bedroom is. In any case,
Figured that's where we kind of gather up.
that makes sense. Okay, so the squad reassembles that night after a night of resting, brewing blood potions, shoveling snow, chatting with minotaurs, going to the store, and whittling. Anything else that you wanted to do today, Cleek? You're going to spend some of your like free time, downtime, doing the whittling and carving, but you're not. That's like not your main task today, is it? Are you going to do some scouting today?
I'll do some scouting. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll survival. Not with advantage, just straight roll. Ali will give you. Yep. So with a 10, you're able to find the hill that Cayman was talking about to the southeast, but it mostly just seems snowy and has trees and there's some outcroppings, but you can't really find a good spot to like make an ambush per se. Like there's some areas of cover, but it's not too good. There's some areas where there's some sight lines but you don't know which direction. So just overall, you spend a couple hours looking over this hill trying to find good spots, and you think there are a couple good spots here or there maybe, but overall the hill seems kind of not the place for a good stand, sort of.
I will communicate that.
Gotcha. So it
Yeah,
is now nighttime, and you all reassemble in the trading post whenever it is that you're done with your stuff. Fenloch is woozy and will actually be resting in the room with y'all because she has been helping all day with the brewing of potions. So she is going to be right here.
So we don't have a great spot. There's a couple that Cleek mentioned could work, but
it is currently nighttime. Just wanted to say that. It's not midnight, it's like 8 p.m.
Right.
Dark.
So, I mean, we're gonna have to make a choice on where to do this thing. I assume Cleek kind of explains like the different areas he saw, and one's got like some sight lines on it, but it's not super, super like concealed.
Yeah, it's like you get to pick one out of the 4 things that you want.
All right,
Sort of
can you
thing.
give us like a rough overview of our 4 choices? Just
Yeah, you want a place
like
that
choice
you can be in good cover. This is defensible.
Yep.
So there's a defensible place, but you
Okay.
can't see very well from it, and
Yep.
you can't hide very well in it, other than to be completely hidden. And it's a little out of the way. There's one that's like definitely in the path that you expect, but not defensible. Doesn't have a lot of cover. Can't be hidden very well. It's basically out in the open. There's a spot that's well hidden, but it doesn't provide a lot of cover. It's a little out of the
Right.
way, and it doesn't have good sightlines. There's a place with great sightlines, but no cover, and it's not defensible, and it's a little out of the way. So you want 4 things. Each spot only grants you 1, because it was a little.
So, tacticians among us.
Which one do you want most? Do you want to be able to see the enemy, hide from the enemy, be definitely where the enemy is going to, or be able to defend yourself against the enemy when they
We're
arrive?
gonna ambush. We're gonna need a place to hide.
Well,
But we also
he's-
definitely need to
right,
be
but,
in a place where we'll actually meet him.
right, but he's expecting to meet all of you.
Are we expecting this guy to be by himself or with a bunch of people?
That's a great question for Fenloch to answer. Is he coming by himself?
She's a little woozy and like laying on the bed, half reclined, holding her head a little bit, and is kind of every once in a while sipping out of a cup of water. And she's like, I think that he will be traveling with at least some guards. Normally, he does things like this on his own, but this is a big deal. Seems that's why he wanted us. But
So are these just like average, your usual kind of guard?
they would be better than normal guards in that most of them are going to be cadets
Okay.
or people in training for a role like mine.
Cadets.
Yes, questioner cadets.
Yeah, we can take a bunch of cadets, I think.
She looks up a little bit, and she looks tired, but a little questioning for a questioner.
Hell, we could probably take a questioner right now. So,
A wry smile, but she doesn't make any movement to do anything.
got some half questioners. How many you think? 3, 4?
She kind of just blinks and shakes her head a little bit and waves her hand a little bit. 3, 4, 5. Not too many even for something like this.
All right. I think what we want and this is just me. We want a place that's defensible.
Aye, what happens if the Ramsey guy just runs away? Do you think
Well-
he'll be that content to fight us?
I can chase him.
Yeah, he will
We can
have.
hit from like 600 meters.
I can move
He-
faster than him, most likely. Likely.
He won't have any option but to pursue. And when he sees me, he will pursue. So I think defensible is the choice that we want. But that's my choice. What about the rest of you? We can get defensible, hidden, great sight line, or we can be right where he's going to be.
Aye, I think a great sightline is what I would choose personally.
Me and you, Drone, we can't be there because we're not a part of the group to him. We need a place to hide us for a bit.
Hmm.
I'm assuming Fenloch's informed him that you two will be here.
Ren's gonna look at Fenloch.
I hadn't informed him of any additional persons.
Then let's... Drone, do you know invisibility?
I do.
I don't.
Well, we have a way to hide then.
Yeah, I can hide. 3 of us.
That is perfect then. You can cast invisibility on me and Drone and yourself. You can sneak up behind him and make yourself appear. That would certainly catch him off guard.
I don't see it being that
Not
easy,
a good
but
idea. That's a
no.
bad idea. You'll be neck deep in enemy lines without support. That's a bad idea.
There could be as many as 5 people, and you want to be in the middle of that?
Have you seen me on that train?
Yeah, that was a train where you could throw people off and they would die.
And
You
who
don't-
says I can't throw people into a tree and causing the skull to crackle?
Even
Let's
I
not
think you're
say-
gonna die if 5 people are surrounding you, Ren.
But isn't the goal is to have the rest of the party there acting like they have to help him while we're hidden?
If
Cleek,
you...
Drone, and Ren, please roll perception. And Braun, roll perception with disadvantage.
Hey, 8.
D20
Better than
plus
y'all.
star.
I'm
Star
better
is an 8.
with an 8.
Is that a 14 you got there, Bunny?
No, I have a +8 perception.
If you got a +8, then it's
No.
a 14.
No,
You have a
I have a 10.
plus-
I have a
Oh.
+4, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, then none of you will notice. No worries.
Yeah, it's +4.
Telling you, something's out here trying to kill us, and we're just not noticing at the right times. I
Well,
think there's like 2 or 3 perception checks that we all just failed.
I have
Or
a
the wrong
passive-
person is
it is a
noticing
blizzard.
it.
All
I
right,
have a
go on.
passive of 14, but whatever.
Carry on. Carry on.
Look, if you appear in the middle of that, they're gonna kill you.
That's not what I mean, Kaylin. The idea is because me and Drone aren't supposed to be there. He is not informed. Is we are invisible, correct? While the others are there. And the goal is to ambush him there, correct?
I'm trying to figure out where my making you invisible fits into this.
Because I'm not supposed to be there.
Yeah, I know that, but what are you going to do?
It would allow me to be hidden if we're in a hard to hide area, but it's defensible.
I'm sure
Now-
there's like some rock or something we could hide behind.
Keep in mind, it only lasts for an hour, so we would have to know he's an hour away from us.
I
Fair
can
point.
try reaching out to him when I think the time is closer.
Yeah, and set up an official meeting spot and say that it'd be better if you travel away from the town so they don't see you all leaving and get suspicious.
Hi, should the captain really be using a good amount of his magic just on an invisibility spell when he can do other shit?
Well, I've seen him cast quite a few spells in combat.
Yeah, don't count on that. I can't cast that many.
I've seen you cast like 5 spells before.
I have 2 shots of just my magic.
Oh, let me guess, the ring does most of the casting for you.
The ring has some magic, and I have some abilities that let me perform other techniques, yes.
Never mind then. Then a place to hide would be a lot easier.
Place
So
to hide.
What is the plan at this point for what you guys want to do? You
Well,
have one more full day. You expect.
Ron and Cleek, what are your thoughts?
Whatever we do, we just need to make sure we're ready for him, and we don't do anything to tip him off that it's a trap early.
That is completely useless. We need to pick a spot, Cleek. What works best for you?
I can do any environment, though better sight lines are best because actually, I can handle some obscured sight lines so long it. Honestly, best for me is to just guarantee we meet him.
Okay, Ron.
I can adapt. I just need to make sure that we actually meet him.
Kind of with Cleek on this, except I prefer if we find somewhere that's kind of close quarters. Cover.
I can handle that. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, something defensible. Something we can set up in.
Defensible would definitely help you guys on the ground.
Force him to come to us.
That's the difficulty, is making sure he goes there.
Fenloch will take care of that
meeting.
I think we can manage to lure him.
Okay.
Yep. So, somewhere close quarters, defensible. That'll do it. Because
I do excel in close quarters combat.
Cleek can fly, so sight lines aren't going to be an issue.
I can handle dense sight lines.
Exactly.
With foliage. I can shoot through it, I can shoot around it.
Yep.
Like I said, I don't need to see him to shoot him.
Leon, what say you?
We're going to be facing an assault anyway, so defensible is probably the best option. Cleek, you probably want to stick to the side, though. Come up on the edge while they're focused on us.
I am more than capable of getting ground cover and flanking.
Good.
I can do that.
Great.
As for the rest of us, we're going to need to draw their attention.
Oh, don't worry.
That as well.
I will draw his attention.
Should we visit this location tomorrow so that I can send him the message about where to be?
Yes, that would be best.
Okay. Cleek, will you show me this place tomorrow? Shall we all go there?
Should we just camp out there tomorrow?
We could. I see no reason why not.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that as well. I've slept in worse places.
Yeah.
Do it.
We can rest here tonight, get our supplies in the morning, and go to this place, Cleek, that you have picked. I will send a message to Master Brenglap and let them know.
If you can tell them,
find our dead bodies.
Cayman.
If you can tell them to yeah.
Cayman.
What?
While they're checking that out, would you come with me for something? I have something I'd like to finish before we begin this whole debacle.
Oh.
And I'm probably going to need some help with it.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Thank you.
You're gonna owe me one.
All right. What are you guys up to?
Yes, because bleeding myself like a hog was not it.
No. That was for the group.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough.
Anyone on watch tonight?
Leon's
I'll take
taking
first watch. Okay, never mind. I'll take last watch. I'll wake up early.
I'll have a second watch.
Cayman will be reading his book all night long.
Go ahead and roll me an int check.
Trying
to for anything in particular, and then
trying to decipher this fucking book so he can understand what's in it.
You'll have your normal midnight visitor. So
guidance. Yep. Ho ho!
What are you looking for?
Well. I think in this one, looking for specific things is great, but if he can decipher some of how the book is written, it would probably help finding things more.
Okay. With a 24, one of
I
the
think
chapters specifically that you read through seems at first glance to be a softcore troll erotica chapter.
Oh,
But-
God! Jesus
but-
Christ!
As you
What
read
the-
between the lines,
Oh,
you
boy.
realize that it's actually discussing in flowery, provocative,
Oh,
and sometimes mind-bending terms,
I
the
hate.
subject of regeneration
Huh?
and how it is that trolls are able to regenerate. And so you are learning, in the most obscene way possible,
Oh,
one of the ways in which Cellarish Distam pursued, studied, and learned about the concept of regeneration, cellular growth, the ability to repair and mend one's injuries in very fast time.
whoa.
This is a general thing that you have found. So, in general, what you have learned is that this guy couches fact in flowery.
And he
Flowery
has-
is a word for it.
He has specific ways of wording things that seems what. Okay, so I've started to decipher the code.
I mean, that's almost as good as you could have done.
Yeah, if only I'd rolled a 22.
Mm. You'll get your midnight visitor. You didn't
Yeah.
put up an alarm tonight, so
No, I'm just awake. I'm just.
Who's on first shift? Was it Braun?
Yeah.
Roll me a
Leon.
perception check, and Leon, both of you roll me perception check.
Oh shit.
Man,
Damn it,
Braun's
Braun.
perception has been shit all day.
Jesus, Braun. Jesus.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up, man.
Yeah. So
Can't tell.
tonight, nope. Tonight, the shadow's gonna slip through one of the windows. No one's gonna notice. As your book, it's gonna come up and swing at you with advantage.
Fuck.
Someone done forgot
And-
tonight.
I think, like, at this point, Cayman should just be ready for it. Like, no, fuck you, I know you're here. Bro,
Oh,
Cayman
yeah.
has the alert feat specifically for Shadow.
He's so not bothered by it, though, that he just doesn't care. It's like, this thing scared me, like, 4 levels ago.
If he had the wait, does he have the alert feat?
No.
There it is. Okay.
Bunny
He is-
said
he
something
is-
about the alert feat.
He is so not frightened by this thing. It's like, oh no, whatever
It's
will
actually
I
gonna
do?
miss.
Oh no.
Again,
So-
with advantage. So suddenly there's a shadow in the room that just swiped at you, Cayman, and missed horribly. And this is where we would roll initiative for everyone who is awake and on watch. So that's going to be Cayman, Braun,
Yep.
and Leon.
And
Wow.
Okay, so
Braun.
it looks like Cayman, you go first. He comes
Yep.
in, completely whiffs, and you're just sitting there with your book, and you look up, and that's where I'm gonna drag him onto them.
Yeah, where is he? Kind of need to know.
I mean, he's gonna be like right in front of you. I just need to thing.
Oh, right
There it
here.
is. Yeah, like right there. No, he came in through the window,
Yep.
so he's actually right here.
Oh, even better. I'm very curious. Do I know if these things are resistant to necrotic type damage?
You don't know. You don't know if they're immune. Or
Well,
resistant
we're
any
about
sort
to
of-
find out because Cayman's gonna raise his left hand, clench it, and what is the area? Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. No. What does a 30-foot radius look like?
The
Oh,
entire
too
room, no
fucking
matter where you
large.
place it.
Are you looking to drop an AOE spell on this thing?
Just Eldritch Blast it for
I feel like
Christ's
that's
sake.
a fun move.
It would be fun, but I think he'll just he will reach out like it did and try to grasp it and use vampiric touch.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
That's a bit overkill.
Oh, what?
Why don't you just flank so you get advantage, Cayman?
Because that doesn't work on ranged attacks.
Vampiric touch is a
It's
touch.
a touch.
Yeah.
Your name.
Touch
It's
is
a
melee.
spell melee attack.
Well-
Flank him.
Eh,
Yeah, it's only ranged when I do it.
no, I was thinking of doing Eldritch Blast, but then I
Ooh,
don't really need
A
to
26 will hit.
for 10 damage.
What kind of damage is that?
It's vampiric touch,
So
so
it's
it's
necrotic, right?
necrotic damage.
As you reach for the shadow and attempt to necrotically vampire touch it, you find that the shadow takes absolutely no damage whatsoever.
Interesting.
It is now the shadow's turn,
Good.
so it's going to swing at you again.
Bonus action.
Oh, yeah, bonus action. Go right ahead.
Also, Braun and Leon combat, aren't they?
Although
Nope,
I
you
can't,
rolled higher initiative.
I can't empower it yet. So I just,
Correct.
there's an invisible hand there.
I failed to draw this weekend. I will
Yeah,
flagellate
I'm
myself
super-
later.
Super upset about that.
He's gonna miss again. So this shadow is horrible at their job. Leon, then Braun, then we're top of order again. Unless
Yeah.
anyone's gonna make noise, other people can join in.
Can you just stab this thing and get rid of it, please?
Leon, Braun, you got your actions on deck.
Yeah. I'm going to. I just realized what I was about to do. I was about to burn everything over there. I might be a little dumb.
Maybe don't do that.
Yeah, maybe not do that.
Every once in a while, throw tiny monsters at the party and see how
Please
they react.
don't cast
Fireball! You just blew up the shack.
No,
Everyone
it was
right.
burning. It was burning hands, but that's a bad idea.
Jesus! Yeah, it's a really bad idea.
Let me just light the entire.
Don't you have
building
like
on.
guiding bolt? Just hit it with that or stab it.
That's a
You
You
ranged
have a
attack.
lightning. You have a
I am-
lightning dagger. Just shake the fuck.
I am going to shank the fucker. I'm going to jump over towards it and try to shank it.
14 will hit. A 14 will hit.
4 damage.
All right.
Magical piercing damage.
You find that. Does it do what? Is it only piercing?
It's a magical weapon.
Okay.
Yes,
Then it
yeah.
takes 4 damage, and it appears to be hurt slightly. Any bonus, or are we over to
Braun.
Braun? What you got?
Guiding bolt.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jesus!
Fuck.
What
that-
the fuck?
I mean,
That
he
is
hasn't
going
got that.
to miss.
Hasn't got that long rest yet.
and,
So
and that
shoot
bolt
those
is going
bastards
to smack into the window and break the window. And
Oh,
there's now snow coming into the room.
oh, Braun.
And Braun, that is your
guessing
attack. You
everyone's
still have
awake.
movement and bonus action, and now
Braun.
everyone would be awake. So anyone who's
Braun.
not yet in initiative order, go ahead and roll initiative. And you suddenly wake up.
the one day I sleep
It's
in
a
here.
shadow. It's not that
I am
hard,
not ready to
guys.
go. Oh my god.
Oh,
Excellent.
Neither is drone. Oh my
Cayman.
god, I'm more ready to go
Nobody
than drone.
Cayman, you're at the top of the order.
Yeah, I already know what I'm gonna do. Lightning lure. It needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, it's really bad at that.
Good. It fails. It takes 2d8 lightning damage.
All right, roll it.
10 lightning damage.
It takes less damage than you would expect as you lure it to you with lightning. The
Yep.
lightning kind of wraps around it and pulls it
Yep.
a little bit. Ren,
Now-
it is you, and
Da, 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 da. I have
Yeah.
a thing, remember?
oh right, you do.
Where the hell is it, though? Where is my tyrant? Here it is. It does... Oh, it just does... Oh, it's necrotic, and I know that doesn't work.
Wah, wah.
Womp
Womp
womp. So
womp.
I'm not
I-
even gonna... Nope. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, Ren, do something.
You're gonna try and pat the shadow on the back with your hand.
I'm just gonna look at the shadow and be like, "Really, you're doing this again? You're gonna die
She's
again."
very, very upset with you. It seems.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, so stand up for being technically prone, giving me since I'm in standard mode. I'm gonna just yep, I can get there. I'm because it's not there. I'm going to stand there, flank, and then I'm gonna smack it really hard.
Rolled hit. You know, I don't think you can miss. Just
Yeah,
given
you
your
can.
modifier. Nope.
On a-
Well, I mean a 1, but like
Yeah.
given your modifier and its AC, I don't think you can.
If he rolls a natural 1,
That's a hit.
24.
That's a hit.
That's a D12 plus 6.
It's magic damage too, so probably whatever you roll, it's gonna die too. So how do you kill this shadow? Just don't roll a 1. Yeah, it's dead. It's dead.
He just punches it and it disappears. Like, all right, I'm going back to bed.
yeah, I've seen you
I
fix
am
your arm.
never sleeping in a room with you again.
I've seen you fix your arm. Can you fix that window too? Thanks.
He's gonna lift up his middle finger and go back to bed.
All right, you can freeze. I don't give a shit.
I mean, it's not his watch yet. He's gonna fix it on his watch.
Fenloch is sitting there looking still kind of woozy and
Go
gets
back
to
to
work
sleep.
casting mending on the door, on the window. She's like, "No,
Oh.
it's fine. I can't sleep when it's this cold."
Ah, perfect. You have a dog.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
who the fuck
I
keeps
noticed.
moving my dog.
So at this point, I'm gonna call the session as you guys go into
Okay.
sleep mode. It's just past midnight.
Yep.
I know that people need to drop off because we're past end time.
All
So
right.
I am going to say you have 1 day left until
I did not move my dog.
the group
I don't know what's going on.
of the Inquisitor and his people are supposed to arrive. So the next session, you will be going to the hill, setting up
Yep.
camp, and
Yep.
preparing to ambush and kill Inquisitor Sebastien Ramsey of the Holy Bressonian Empire.
No shopping, no wandering around. Leon asked me to do
Rin,
something with
did
him,
you
but I
move
don't
my
know what.
dog?
No, I haven't been moving your dog at all. So
Who keeps what?
I haven't been. I don't do that.
I'm
Except for
not
one
even
time,
my own
and that was
dog.
like 3 sessions ago. So yeah,
One of y'all is lying.
next session we will start up.
Someone's moving my dog.
Do-
It's not me.
do
I
I
want
have
him to be
permission?
with Red.
No, I don't.
So
Check
for
the
now, I'm
token
going to hit end
permissions.
recording. End
Yep.
recording now.